That's what it is. We live with Rays franchise. You ready for some franchise? Are y'all ready for some franchise? Because I sure as hell am. Let's go. We are ready for some Rays franchise, or at least I am. Hopefully my stream doesn't crash today. That'd be excellent. What are we up to today? What are we up to today, fam? I can't wait to play some franchise. This is going to be electric. I've been looking forward to this all week, kind of. Well, yeah, I have been. I have been looking forward to this all week. I've been looking forward to all of this. I tried to make some changes to my software so stream wouldn't crash. So I appreciate y'all tuning in today. Although my Twitch still says unstable, so we'll see what happens about that. It said that all, like, the whole stream last stream, so we'll see what happens. I'm just going to go ahead and run this ad real quick because it is, it's the beginning of the stream. We're still waiting on people to get here, so we can just wait on them. We can just go ahead and let it go and see how it goes. I hope you all are having a great Saturday morning so far. I'm having a great Saturday morning. I really am. I also got to work on my cam overlay. Jeez. I've just been busy, fam. Been very, very busy today. Or not today, but just the week in general. I'm suffering from a little bit of lack of sleep. So I didn't sleep as much as I would have liked to. Dex, what's happening, man? How are we doing? My body does this great thing where no matter what I do, I still wake up at 6 a.m. no matter what, which is kind of, honestly, kind of later than it used to be. Buddy, what's happening, man? How are we doing today? How is everyone doing today? I hope y'all are doing well. I sure as hell am doing well. It's going to be a great day. How's the quality over there on the Purple app? New Conquest? There we go. Dude, 3:30 is a pain. What time you go to bed usually? That is rough, fam. Yo, thanks for putting up with me in these first couple minutes. I don't want to dive into the review just yet. I want to wait and let it breathe a little bit. Wait for some people to get in. I'm glad you're doing great, buddy. Dex, what's happening? And you know, there could be no one that comes in, which is also perfectly fine. We're still going to do this anyway. 9:30, man. That is a, oh, dude, that's not enough sleep, man. Not enough sleep at all. I hope you get some better sleep. Do you feel refreshed ever? I mean, I wish I could sleep that much. There is usually a month out of the year. It's usually around this time that my sleep is absolutely horrible. Like, it's the worst amount of sleep you could possibly ask for. Last year was so rough, and I think it's better this year for me. 12 last night. What time did you wake up, buddy? No, dude, that's awesome. That's awesome, Dex. I'm jealous. I want to be like that. I think I want to get used to 6 or 7. Well, I guess I kind of am used to 6. 6 is, if I get 7, it's really, really good. If I get 6 between, like, if I get 6 hours of sleep uninterrupted, what up, Nate? How we doing? Then I am pretty damn good. I am very happy with like 6 uninterrupted hours of sleep. Okay, maybe another minute, a couple more sips of coffee. How's everyone's team doing? 9? Oh, dude, buddy, that's a good amount of sleep. Dex, your A's crushed it last night. I need Nick Kurtz to do something because he's on my fantasy team. I need him to start hitting bombs. I was watching the game last night. He left a couple hangers in there. That's about to get screwed. Who are they playing? I mean, they're not going to be good this year, unfortunately. But James Wood, how about James Wood? CJ Abrams. How's he doing? Oh, they're playing the Dodgers. Dude, Dodgers woke up last night. My goodness. They're 5-2 and their OPS is looking like that. They're so good, man. Sleeps. Oh, wow. 4 or 5 hours a night. I got you, man. Are you better now? From what I remember you telling me that you're in a much better place right now, which is I'm very happy about. Nats could be sneaky though. I mean, they got a couple sneaky players with some good upside, like Brady House. I think they could be sneaky in the way of like winning more than their expected wins, but I don't think they're going to be competitive, if that makes sense. I want them to go through a good rebuild, man. Reds are playing the Rangers tonight. Who's pitching? I think Brady Singer's pitching, right? Okay. All right, I think it's time. I think it is time. Getting ready to drop it. Dude, if it's a keeper league, don't do it. Also, I think you should keep him, man. He's going to turn it around. This is his first full off season, first opening day experience or first opening week experience. I think it's just going to take a little bit. I think he's in his head too much. He's probably in his head too much, but he's got the skill. But if it's just like a 1-year league, I think maybe stash him on the bench for a little bit, because you don't want him when he gets hot, man. It's going to just go. It's just going to go off, man. I believe. Okay. All right, we are here with the Tampa Bay Rays. We are ranked fourth, or we're fourth in the division right now. We're 11-15, a little bit better than we expected. We actually are on a very, very big cold streak right now. We went 6-2 to begin the year, and then look at all those L's. We won 3 out of our first 5, or 3 out of our first 5, yes, and then went on to win 6 out of our first 8. So yes, that's what 6-2 would mean. But however, we went on a very big losing streak, 7 games, and then we just kind of been 1 win, 2 losses, 2 wins, a loss. We're going to get back to it. We plan on getting back to it. However, we are not a very good team. We're still not a very good team right now. 21st overall. We're 10th in contact, 25th in power, 13th pitching. You all can read. You all can read numbers. The bad thing is we are pretty rough in the statistics category. Like team rankings, we are probably going to be at the bottom level. We are 30th in batting average, which I think we're 30th in runs. We are 30th in hits. Our offense is non-existent. However, when it comes to ERA, when it comes to our pitching staff, we have been doing a lot better. So if we can just harness our hitting a little bit, we got first in ERA, a 3 flat ERA right in front of the Texas Rangers. I don't know if that's going to stay happening. Complete games, I mean, that doesn't really matter all that much right now. Hits allowed, we're tied first with the Brewers. Runs allowed, 87. I mean, my goodness. We're pitching and hitting are complete opposites. We're the yin and the yang of the league right now. Our players, though, are not doing too hot. We got some players on the IL. We got a lot of players on the IL. Gavin Lux, Taylor Walls started the season on the IL. Same thing with Edwin Nuceta. And I believe Steven Wilson and Cooper Bowman both on the... Well, actually, Cooper Bowman got a bulging disc this year, if I remember correctly. And Chandler Simpson has 1 RBI in the year, but if you look at these batting averages, Caminero is starting off really, really cold. He's still hitting for some power, though. 5 homers already. 189 average, though. Jonathan Aranda could be a trade candidate. Or actually, no, he's not a trade candidate. Yandy Diaz, last year of his contract. Cedric Mullins, we need him to step it up because we plan on trading him if we're not performing. Nick Fortes is actually doing pretty solid. Nate, it might be Dimu's Tampa Bay Rays. Johnny DeLuca also going down. He started off hot. Richie Palacios has been our best player so far. 307 average, 2 homers. Carson Williams, I mean, he's been manning shortstop with our injury situation, but how much longer are we going to stick with him? Because he's been rough. 202 average, 4 homers. I don't really want to stunt his growth. I'm hoping we don't stunt his growth by leaving him out there. I'm glad you're 100% better, Dex. I'm very happy about that. Very happy about that. I agree. I think that putting Kurtz down in the lineup would do him wonders right now. Just a breather, man. Just a breather. Let's take a look at our top prospects, our farm system, though. We did start off the number 4th ranked farm system, but I think Carson Williams was in the farm system. So therefore, he's taken out of the rankings right now. So we are still ranked 10th. Theo Gillen we haven't really had enough time through the season to see any growth from these guys just yet. We do have some outfielders, but we basically need all the help we can get right now. As far as what we want to do today, I don't know if we're going to play any full games. We're definitely going to do a lot of moments. I still want this first season to go by relatively quickly. So we might get to the draft today. We might get right up to the draft today. I'm not sure. It just kind of depends on what we're doing. However, we let's keep it rolling. We're gonna scout this first baseman, Ben Barrero, switch hitter, got amazing hitting stats, decent speed, good fielding, decent speed potentially for a first baseman with 62 at the top end. But let's just see what we can get with him, if he's the real deal or not. There's a lot of red on the depth chart. We're either really good at a position or we're extremely bad, it seems like. Third base, we got the second best right now. First base, 10th. We got some good bullpen arms, and our starting pitching has been outperforming what they're ranked right now. It's 13th. Center fielder, I don't know how we're 18th. I guess Cedric Mullins still has a decent rating that he can be ranked a little bit higher than what he's actually doing right now. So let's move on. Let's move along and get things started. We already come into a hot moment. We are in the bottom of the 8th against the Twins. We're down by 1. Couple runners on the pond. We're lefty Richie Palacios. Normally I would consider about platooning or getting a righty up there, but Richie Palacios has been our best hitter thus far this early into the season. So we are going to see what he's got. Lefty. I don't want to take any at bats away from him because he's hot right now, like that Hansel, if y'all know what I'm referring to. Good take, man. Good take. We also had to be smarter with our challenges today. We were god awful with challenges the other day. I mean, just god awful. So we are going to hopefully be better. Good take. Is he going to challenge that? That might have got the corner. What up, Jorge? How we doing? That might have touched the corner. It just missed. Can you get any closer than that and it be not a strike? Would love a walk right here. Although Carson Williams is up, so he's not the ideal guy you want up in this situation. However, he's going to find the strike zone. 2-1. It's just Mill Cosmic. I don't know, man. Richie, a bit earlier on that, we could have driven it. Actually, good timing. Late sided good. Yo, Jorge, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for subscribing. Good take. All right, full count. We're going to get these runners a head start. Carson Williams on deck. Love to find a gap here. Richie, way to hang. Way to hang. A little bit late on it. A little bit on the late side of good, but we're going to get it. Swung right over that slider. Richie goes down in a tough spot, and we are still down by 1 heading into the 9th. We're going to just return to simulating. We managed to tie it in the 9th. It's the top of the 11th right now. It's still tied to us. Griffin Jack's on the mound. We needed him to shut this down right now. Victor Caratini already 2 for 5 on the day with 2 singles. We need him to just go 3 for 6, man. He's used all of his juice right now. He's used all of his juice this game. Griffin Jacks, though, however, going to shut this down. 15 pitches.
We are in the 11th. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Come on, Griffin. That's a good spot. But he drives it out to right center field. That doesn't have enough, though. Chandler Simpson with his speed. Or is that Cedric? I forgot our defensive layout. Word, Jorge. I hear you, man. This new ABS is wild. Orioles fan and Ravens. You must be from the Baltimore area. I'm happy Griffin Jack shut that down. That was a good moment right there. We happen to win. We walk it off. Hell yeah, Tampa Bay. Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Junior Caminero had a big game. 3 for 5, 2 bombs. Nick Fortes 3 for 5 with a triple. Carson hit a bomb, 2 RBI. That's what I like to see. Chandler Simpson 2 for 4. Good game from the lineup. We really need that. All the while, the meat of the order, Aranda, Diaz, and Cedric Mullins combined for an 0-14 with 4 strikeouts. The winning one word, Cosmic, especially when we're playing right now. I'm a Braves guy, though. The Royals are my second team because I live in Kansas City, though. kicking myself for not flying down to Atlanta to see the opening day. All right. That's a good way to start off the stream. A dub, getting the series win against Minnesota at home. We are going on the road now to face the Cleveland Guardians, who are a blistering 9-20. So this is a series we need to win. But however, usually when a team is 9-20, it means they're due, unless you're the Rockies or the White Sox. But the Guardians are scrappy. Caminero, 2 straight games with 2 bombs. Can we get him the third? Can we get him the third? We're still ranked first in the ERA and 30th in runs. However, it seems like our offense could be hitting a turning point.
Junior Caminero.
Would love just a hard hit ball right now. And already, oh my God, Junior, we got to be quicker on that. Your rival?
Intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's
Oh, the Guardians are. I got you.
I still don't know
Come
how
on, Junior.
confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out.
I would have been late on that. I'm going to not challenge that. Yeah, I would have been late. That would have been pop up.
He gets everything right.
Low key should have taken batting practice. Low key.
Movement in the pen for the Guardians.
Guardians, the Galaxy, absolutely right. They're guarding the Galaxy of Cleveland, that's for sure. Junior Caminero wants to wreck that Galaxy, though. Hope he does. And he does not. Out in front of the sweeper. Timing is just a bit off. But hey, he gets another AB against Logan Allen out of the pen. He's usually a starter. I wonder what got him out of the from the pen.
Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish.
Oh, he's challenging that? I don't know about that. Oh my God. Of course.
Still 2 challenges.
Yo, last episode, Junior Caminero had some tough luck. He's been pitched tough, but also can't blame the opposing team because he's the really big threat in this lineup. Is he going to challenge that? Come on, man. Come on, please be low. Of course, man. They are just getting out in front of Junior Caminero. That is one problem with this lineup. If Aranda is not hitting, there is no protection. If Aranda is not hitting, and as well as Yandy Diaz, no protection. But hey, we're lucky we held up on that. Selling out for a fastball 0-2. He gets hit. He's not going to get the homer. But the Rays end up putting up 5 in the top of the 9th. We're up 14-2. We're just going to simulate till the end of the game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his
What a
house.
dub. Okay, our bats are turning it around despite my poor plate appearances.
You just can't forget your first save.
14-2.
Thankfully.
For Chris Singleton and our entire
Thankfully.
crew here at MLB The Show.
Junior Caminero, 3 for 5, 2 bombs, 6 RBI. Justin Henry Malloy off the bench, 3 for 5 with 5 runs scored. Good Lord, we might have to consider some lineup shakeups. I just want to let it breathe, though, and see what we're dealing with as far as the lineup goes, see who starts to pop off, because usually about 2 months into the season, you kind of start to see the type of production a guy is going to be for a full season. Good start from Shane McClanahan as well. We're kind of seeing the Shane McClanahan of old. 34 innings pitched so far, 2.91 ERA. Good win against the Cleveland Guardians, who have been struggling. And it looks like Gavin Williams has been struggling mightily. 0 for 3. If you're looking at the top right, with an ERA of 7.77. Yikes! As we get the dub, and we got Taylor Walls and Gavin Lux back in the lineup. They come off the injured list. I want to see the box score of this game, though. Chandler Simpson 1 for 2. Ben Williamson getting the start at third. Jonathan Aranda having a good day as well, hitting his 6th homer. Yandy Diaz not doing great. Fortes 258 average, man. How do you like MLB 9 innings, Jorge? Johnny DeLuca also 1 for 3. Carson Williams, bad timing. Do we send him down? I feel like we got to send him down, man. He's not been performing all that well. Let's go take a look. I still am still getting used to the new menus. Junior Caminero is starting to pop off a little bit. Let's go see what his recent games are. Low-key, I don't even remember how to see his recent games in this new player card. I'm glad you like it, Jorge. How do I do that? MLB recent games. There we go. His OPS is 879 over the last 10 games with 5 bombs. There we go. What up, Jed? How we doing, man? How's your Saturday morning? What up, Tomster? How we doing? No, I don't know why okay, so I still have this thing with, oh, the lineup may changes automatically. It's a good thing we came back to the screen because the computer just, well, that was my fault. I auto-utilize homework filler wait, homework filler? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, unfortunately, I got you. Homework filled, got you. I hope that homework treats you well, man. All is well, Tom, sir. We're just trying to turn these Rays into a dynasty once again. Gavin Lux. No, we cannot take Richie Palacios out. He has been our best player so far. Got to keep him in the lineup. But it's a good thing we have depth now. We're putting Cedric Mullins back in there. I don't even remember who I started off at right field and left field in this franchise in our first episode. If anyone knows, remind me, please. I don't think we you know what? Maybe let's shake it up. Let's have Aranda lead off. Yandy Diaz bat third. Who is going to bat fourth? That is the big problem because we got like no pop after that. Absolutely no pop after that. Ben Williamson hits righties all the way. Ton by tomorrow? Or you lose a class? Dude, get it done, man. I believe in you. You got this. Lock in, man. That is the definition of locking in. Maybe Johnny DeLuca hitting fourth. What world would I have ever thought we had Johnny DeLuca hitting fourth? Actually, let's put the spotlight on Cedric. We need him to step it up, man. Paying him a lot of money. $7.0 million is a lot of money for us. Playing all 162 games, Jorge, that is a marathon, man. That is a marathon indeed. Do we put Taylor Walls back in? That is a thing. Maybe we put Taylor Walls in. Let's see how he does. He's only rated 68 overall. Let's see what he does in the minors. On his maybe we should put Gavin. Does Gavin Lux have options? Does he have options? He does have options. Let's see what he does in his let's give him a rehab assignment. Oh, we cannot put him on AAA. We got to send someone down though. Can he play shortstop? He cannot play shortstop. Looks like we're going to have Carson Williams staying up. Did I disable stream streaks? I have no idea, man. I don't think so. I did stream Thursday. I think we got to keep Carson Williams up just for now. Who are we sending down? I have no one to send down right now. I don't want to send down a pitcher because we're going crazy. Can't send down a catcher. Someone's got to be sent down, though. Can't send down Palacios. He's been our best player. And we literally can't send down Lux. Justin Henry Malloy's been great off the bench and only 17 at bats, though. Jake Fraley has been awful. Does he have options? He cannot be sent down either. This is a problem. We might just have to bite the bullet and send Ben Williamson down. We'll have to send Ben Williamson down. We'll adjust these lineups. Sorry this is taking so long. I know this is not the most fun part of franchise. House hunting, that's exciting, dude. That is very exciting, man. I was kind of in the market for a little, or at least thinking about getting into the market for a little bit, but realize I don't have a lot of time on my hands to take care of a house, and that is a big commitment. Gavin Lux leading off. I don't like that. Junior Caminero is definitely going to hit second. Gavin Lux against righties. We'll hit him fourth. Got good clutch, good hit contact against righties. Johnny DeLuca is going to be in the 5-hole. Chandler Simpson. We're going to bat him low in the order. I like that. Actually, that's what we're going to do. Caminero, Aranda, Yandy Diaz. This is going to be our lineup against right-handed pitching. Lefties, we're probably going to do something similar. Yandy Diaz. Except Yandy Diaz will lead off. Aranda. Carson's got some pop, man. If we could just harness his contact a little bit. I believe in you, Tom. I hope you get the house of your dreams, man. Or at least, is this going to be your first house? Are you excited though? Like that's a big thing. Going and checking out your potential house. That's got to be exciting, man. I'm really happy for you. Like that's awesome, man. I'd like to buy at some point, but as long as I buy myself, I think an apartment, it just makes sense for me. Maybe against lefties, we actually, what's Gavin Lux do it against? No, we'll put Gavin Lux in. Actually, no, this kind of ruins my chi. I can't believe I just used the word chi, by the way. Where is Gavin Lux playing for us? This is potential logjam. You know what? Richie Palacios, he does not have the bet. Actually, he does have good durability. What's he been doing in his last 10? Let's see about that. Let's see what he's been doing in his last 10. He is actually extremely cold. We're going to keep him on the bench. He's just got good use of utility. So let's keep him on the bench for a little bit. Dude, that's awesome, Tom. Putting up in the market, though, dude, I hope it goes well, man. I hope you find a suitor and it's just like clockwork. It's just like a very easy transition. Yeah, we're going to put Gavin Lux in for sure. Now that I'm thinking about that. Richie Palacios, once one gets cold, hot, cold, you know the deal. We'll sub him in and out. Chandler Simpson, you can bet last for the lineup turnover. I think that might settle him down a little bit. He's got great contact. Maybe we're not utilizing that enough. If he has great contact, not a lot of power, he has some good vision as well. We got to take advantage of some RBI opportunities. So maybe we just, let's try hitting him fifth, man. It might be a little bit crazy. We'll hit him sixth against righties. Reverse camera. Yes, sir, it is. I think this is a good spot for franchise. It kind of like limits the stuff that's not, that my camera can block in the lower left. Oh, actually, well, now that you mention it, good call. Now I'm blocking the lineup. Yo, thank you, Cyclone. I appreciate that. Okay, I'll set up some scenes for like lineup view and game view and stuff like that. That is something I'll do from here on out. I'll do that in between now and the next franchise stream. Ooh, really? Don't want you and your wife to live in the... Dude, that's good call, man. That's an awful thing to worry about. We had some, or I had some, well, back when I was with my ex, we had some, I live at the same apartment complex, but we had issues with cars being broken into, even though it's a very nice area. So I very much hope you can avoid that happening. Okay. So this is how we're going to line things up with Gavin Lux being back. Caminero is going to lead off for us. Jonathan Aranda, Yandy Diaz, Gavin Lux, Johnny DeLuca. Chandler Simpson is going to be up in the lineup a little bit, but not lead off. I think we're going to try to take advantage of his contact. Maybe if we get some guys on base, he can get some singles. Kind of like a Luis Arias hitting fifth situation. Even though Chandler Simpson's got that speed, which Luis Arias does not have. Nick Fortes, Carson Williams, Cedric Mullins is going to be rounding out the lineup. With Cedric hitting 167, that is... not great. Not great for anyone. And against lefties, Yandy is going to be leading off. Junior Caminero hitting second, followed by Aranda. Carson Williams is actually going to be hitting fourth for us. We're going to see what he does. He's actually been starting to hit a little bit. 218 average. I know that's not a lot, but coming from a dude who was hitting like 180 or something, if we can just get a little bit of pop from him, that could be decent. Could be a horrible idea. Actually, you know, I lied. We're going to put Fortes in there. Carson Williams is going to hit sixth. Johnny DeLuca eighth. And Cedric Mullins ninth. Are you serious, Tomster? That is scary, man. I don't blame you. Get out of that town. Stay safe, man. Do what's best for you and your fam. Definitely want you and your fam to be able to enjoy like going outside without having to look over your shoulder, man. Way too close to comfort. See this 17? Dude, yes, I did, Mark. Yes, I did. I mean, I didn't watch all of it, but I watched a little bit of it, man. It was great. Beating them 10-4 top of the night. There we go, Jorge. Well done, sir. And despite, Drew Rasmussen, he had a horrible first game. Yeah, let's just take a look at what our starting rotation is doing. Drew Rasmussen, although that 4.5 ERA is not anything to really get excited about, that 1.27 whip is something to get excited about. And he started off horrible. We take a look at his recent games, what he's done this season. Let's go look at, why can I not go down? Oh, that's why, because he's only had 5 starts. Or wait, this is not correct. There we go. Wait, why can I not navigate this? That is lame. I can't believe I can't navigate the recent game screen. That needs to be addressed. I think that's a bug or something. Much safer. Dude, that's what I like to hear, Tomster. That's what I like to hear, man. I hope that house is just like better than you expect. But Drew Rasmussen, I think this screen might be glitched or something. Because he had a horrible start to the year. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let me check out. Okay, Ian Seymour, there we go. Shane McClanahan. He had that really good start against the Yankees with 11 Ks. If it's 6 games started, have we gone through 6 games? Yes, we have. Okay, so you cannot see it because I think this screen is glitched, but he had an awful first start. I think he had gave up 7 earned runs. Actually, let's do some math. 13 total earned runs. You see 6 right here. 2 + 3 + 1 = 6. He had 7 earned runs in his opening day start. So he has been on fire his last 5 starts. It's very, very nice. Very good, comforting. Brew City, I forgot it was a doubleheader. I don't even know why they canceled it. Or at least I was inside all day. I was at work all day, but when I left work, it was nice out. So I don't understand why unless it was raining all day when I was at work inside, then that makes sense. But all right, let's keep going. Ryan Pepio is on the bump on our rubber match for Cleveland up against Joey Cantillo, who has a 12 ERA. It's the bottom of the 9th, though. We're up by 1. We got to get this last out. Bullpen by committee right now. And we started the stream ranked 30th in run score. We are all the way up to 23. Nice front porch, dude. Enjoying a beer if you indulge on the front porch, man. That is some of the best. Oh my God, left that cutter right over the middle, man. This guy, though, Alexander Alberto, has some devastating stuff. He's almost like, oh no, that is through the hole in the infield. 23 speed, they're going to hold him up. They're going to hold him up. Alexander Alberto leaves a slider over the middle of the plate that was not supposed to be there. Way over the middle of the plate. We got Brian Rocchio up. Bases juice, though, so a single could win this. We got to be clutch, Alberto. Got to be clutch. He has the stuff. Has a pitch mix similar to Camilo Duval. That cutter getting up there, 95 to 101. What a pitch right there. Absolute great pitch right there. He's having trouble locating the off speed as that gets by Fortes, but the runner's not going to test him. We are absolutely not going to challenge that call. He cannot locate the slow sweeper and slider. We might have to just rely on the cutter. And he's gonna pop that up. Is it gonna bleed? No, it's not. No, it is not. There's gonna be a lazy fly ball to center field, and the Rays take this game. And we swept the Cleveland Guardians, who started the series 9-20. They are now 9-23. They are struggling right now, and that means we're thriving. Stephen Vogt does not look happy. Has a back deck and everything, Tomster. Dude, that's what's up. I hope, dude, you'll find a way. I believe you'll find a way, especially if it's like your dream home. You got this, man. I don't know what you do for work, but dude, if you have the ability to like pick up shifts or something. Bruce City, how are we doing, by the way? Of course, I would never tell you what to do, but I believe you can make it happen. And just like that, we've won the last 6 out of 7, and now we got a 15-15 record. Excellent. And then we are going to be at home against San Francisco, who are 13-18. Trey Morgan, one of our top prospects, just got a finger contusion, though. He's going to be out 1 to 2 weeks. We're going to put him on that 10-day IL. As we enter the game in the top of the 8th, it's a tie game. Big moment here for Garrett Clevenger. And if anyone remembers, he absolutely diced. Absolutely diced. And when we needed him the most, he had a very big outing. I think it was opening day. It was opening day where he came in for like 2 2/3 innings and just shut him down, man. Shut him down when we needed him. Made it a close game that we ultimately lost. However, Elliot Ramos mashes against lefties. All right, we're challenging that. That is a strike and a half if I've ever seen one. Could this be the first time I've gotten a good call? Is that CB Buckner back there? Tell me, is that CB Buckner back there? That whole ball was in the strike zone. Come on, CB. We need you to do better. Please do better for us, fam, as I'm looking for something on the old stream deck. Sorry. There it is. Okay. Come on, CB. What are you doing back there? What a pitch, man. What a pitch. Come on, Garrett. One more. One more pitch to get this out of here. To get us out of this jam. 0-2. Waste this one. Don't give it a chance. Do not give it a chance. He still swings at it. Grounds it up the middle of 70. Okay. I thought there was no play at second right there. I thought he was close. Have not yet, Cyclone. I'm going to kind of let the roster breathe until like late May and kind of see where we are. Working a lot, grinding Diamond Dynasty. That's what I like to hear, Bruce City. How's the grind going? Do you work on live series collections? It remained tied, and now we're at the bottom of the 11th. Jonathan Aranda up against Ryan Walker. One swing, one out, runner on second. We can get a win right here. Or we're down by 1. Never mind. Never mind.
Big swing and a miss.
Way late on that. That's a ball 1-2. But I do like this matchup. Jonathan Aranda coming around a little bit. 241. Jonathan, buddy. Are we late on that? Nope. We are good timing. Just couldn't get to the ball up in the top of the zone. Come on, Jonathan. Good take. Good take. Hitting 241. 2 for 4. Ryan Walker's got a kind of a glitchy release. Kind of a funky release. But that's going to be up. Oh, my God. Willie Adames snags that in his former ballpark where it all began. He hit that hard, man. 94 miles an hour. I guess not that hard. His neck looks all right. True. I'm calling everybody CB Buckner, or at least everyone's trying to be like CB Buckner. Yandy is struggling right now, though. 218. They're going to challenge that. They don't challenge that. Never mind. Okay, he's consistent with that ball. All right. 1 to the good guys. Come on, Yandy. Good take. He's going to challenge the wrong pitch right here. Patrick Bailey, do you even know the strike zone? Right, Patrick Bailey, you are a saboteur. You do not know the strike zone, man. All right, Yandy, come on now. Take advantage. Should be 1-1. Yandy out in front, or way late on that. Sinker on the corner. Dude, that was an absolute snag from Willie.
And a 2-1 on the way.
Yandy, buddy. Dude, let me know how it goes, Tom. I might be live later tomorrow. I'm going to the Royals game tomorrow, so I'm not sure. We'll see. Good take. Full count for Yandy Diaz. Come on. Rocking the torpedo bat. Maybe that's what's got him in a tiff. Good AB from Yandy right there, though. Dude, I appreciate that, Tom. I hope it goes extremely well.
Here's
Gavin Lux, horrible start to the season so far. Only 1 for 9, but it is a very small sample size. He's got the opportunity with a base knock to tie this game up and send it to the 12th. At the very least, did he get enough of it? No, he didn't. He didn't get any of it almost. Fly ball to right field. Joe Hooley is there, and that's game. That is game, set, match. Good try, though. Decent swing. Saw that sinker. Chandler Simpson having a decent day, though. 2 doubles, RBI. Jonathan Aranda, 2 for 5. Carson Williams, 1 for 4. It seems like every time we have a game, have a box score like this, we see just 1 for 4 or like Carson Williams doing something. What a house that has all the ranch style. That's ranch style, right? I don't blame you, man. Although I want a basement so bad. Those are the best games. I've never been to one. Never been to one on Easter. I didn't even realize it was Easter weekend until someone at work said, Happy Good Friday. Should have done a squeeze play. Yeah. With Gavin Lux, I don't know. I'd rather let it eat, man. I'd rather hit, especially with 2 outs, maybe with 1 out. I don't like doing squeeze plays. I feel like they're too risky. All right. San Francisco can't even hit. Can't even talk. It's early, fam. It's early. Give me a break. Adrian Hauser. We're going up against Adrian Hauser in game 2. He's got rocking a 7.66 ERA. We're going to get a dub. We're going to auto fix those AA lineups. We're not going to get a dub. We are going to take the L 4-5. That is 2 1-run games. I wonder if they have the stat of 1-run games record in franchise. I'm not sure. Dude, I appreciate it, Tomster. You haven't been to a major, like in life or just this year? Junior Camaro's kind of on fire right now. 2 for 5 RBI run. That's a good day. Gavin Lux 0 for 3 starting the season 0.76. Might have to move him down to the lineup. But dude, Johnny DeLuca, Chandler Simpson so far really thriving in those new lineup positions. Nick Fortes is still hitting 247 with even despite that 0 for 3 game right there. Cedric Mullins, man, I don't even know if we can get anything for Cedric Mullins at this point. We got to see him get hot, and we can't even work on trading him until June 15th since he's a one-year start. Dude, minor league games are a vibe. AA and AAA, I love minor league games. State doesn't have an MLB team. What's the closest MLB team to you? Highly recommend it, but like you got other things at hand right now. Game 3, here we go. Jorge, you got this, man. You got this. Once again, another opportunity for Gavin Lux, who is he's hitting over 0.76. Once again, 0 for 3. He really needs a break right here. He absolutely needs something going for him right now. He needs a good AB. 0.62. Come on now. I'm not going to challenge that. I feel like it was a strike. It was a strike. Tough pitch from Ryan Walker. Come on, Gavin. Gavin, you got to hit that right in the same spot. Good timing, too. Just could not get the barrel on it. Could not get the bat on it in general. We're starting off 0-2. Come on now. There it is. Right past Willie Adames. He's going to try to get to 2 as well. What a fantastic AB from Gavin Lux, and now he is in scoring position. The Rays could take this win. Base hit from who's up? Chandler Simpson? Oh, Richie Palacios. You know he's a gamer. He is an absolute gamer. He wants this dub. Base hit scores him. That's not going to be base hit. Ah, good timing. Saw that fastball in the bottom right corner. That's a rough way to get your second out. Rough way to get your second out. Sending Mullins down in June. Hey, man, I don't think we even send him down at that point. If he's doing what he's doing right now, we either try to trade him for something or we just straight up DFA him.
Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen.
Come on, Cedric. 2-0. That's all right. 2-0. Great. Well done, Jorge. Washington Nationals a 4-hour drive. I got you, man. That's a bit of a hike. Who's your team again? Cedric. Single up the middle, can win it. Absolutely right. We're very early on that 2-seam. Looks like Cedric is seeing Ryan Walker relatively well. 0 for 3 on the day. We need a big hit from him. 1 for 4 with a game-winning single is absolutely a great stat line. What a way, hitting 155 on the year. What a way for him to turn it around if he does. Would love that.
The winning run on second base.
Mullins.
And fouled off.
Did I know that, Tom? I'm a Braves guy too, man. 7-hour haul. Dude, Truist is amazing. Come on, Cedric. Yes, he did. Tried to hold up, but couldn't. That's all right, though. Gavin Lux ties the game with a screamer past Willie Adames. Would really like to get better at my live commentary because I feel like me botching a couple calls really ruins some clips. But however, we'll get there. We'll get there, man. We'll absolutely get there. Appreciate y'all tuning in. We are on the bottom of the 10th, though. Cedric Mullins is on second starting off. We do have one out. Junior Caminero, he's the guy that I want one up. What up, DJ? How we doing? Oh, you might have, Tom, sir. My memory is trash sometimes. But I'm going to try to remember my best now. How you like the start, though? We started off good. Come on, Junior. Now would be a great time for a patented Junior bomb. I knew he was going to challenge that. That might have cut the corner. Might have cut the corner. DJ, it is going fantastic. Especially going 2-0 on that. Good eye from Junior right there. Enjoying some coffee, playing some franchise. Life is good right now. Life is very good. I hope you're experiencing the same type of morning. Come on, Junior. Good take, man. Hitting tips. Dude, I wish I had hitting tips, man. MC Rich, I am not a good player. Have not played Diamond Dynasty too much over the last couple years. I'm 7-0, though. I'm 7-0. My ultimate tips is just practice. DJ, my team is the Braves.
And he walked him.
Fantastic. He's going to try to get to third on that.
Goes to third for one.
Horrible. Horrible call. Who's our third base coach? Cedric. Cedric just trying to take advantage of that pass ball, but it didn't even pass him. It just kind of went in front of him. Patrick Bailey, you can't run like that on Patrick Bailey if he... Cedric, man, you're not doing yourself any favors right now. Not doing yourself any favors. Jorge had a great season, in 21 with the Orioles. I just wish he would have kept on that track. He just kind of fell off after that. What about you, DJ? Ryan Walker is going to get the hook after that. After that walk, that might be a good call. DFA Cedric, yes, that's exactly right, Cyclone. We need Justin Henry Malloy, who's batting third right now. What up, Marshmallow? Dude, you should, Tomster. Next time, like, you have a vacation coming up, man. That'd be a good time. The battery is incredible. You know, that is a great pitch. I'm not going to challenge that. Are the servers weird for you? I'm not sure, man. I'm playing franchise right now, Ride the Guy. But I wouldn't be surprised. Apparently, they're weird for a lot of people all the time. Sorry, man. Dude, Tomster with the clutch tips right there. Blue Jays fan. Oh, man, I was pulling for you all. Justin, 1 for 4. 2-2 right here. Needs a gapper to save this game right now. Good take. Actually, speaking of which, I think we got to put a guy on first who can with some wheels. I hate to take Junior Caminero out of any game situation, but a gapper with Junior around the bases with what his speed is 40. I'd rather have Jake Fraley in there. Late in the game, we need a clutch moment. Need a clutch moment. Come on, Justin. I'm challenging that. We have call stands. My God, I thought that was a fantastic take. I thought that was outside. My God, I wish can it show me the replay of that pitch? That's a rough way to lose, man. That is a rough way to lose. Jays fan, I was pulling for you. One of my boys was at Game 6 in Toronto. It is rough, DJ. Y'all are starting off. What's the vibe for the team right now? The Cyclone, we might have to DFA Cedric Mullins after that. We got to get him his fair opportunity to come through and get hot because we need to trade him. We need to trade him for some good assets. Yo, Christian, what's good, man? I'm feeling every bit of an old man right now. What about you, man? How's your week been? New cam for your stream? Dude, let's go, Tomster. Hell yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. Love to hear it, dude. Love to hear that. Speaking of Toronto, we are going to be starting a series against the Toronto Blue Jays, who I'm hoping this is not a tale of what's to come. They have started off 14-20 this year. Shane Bieber coming back only to put up an 8.13 ERA. Good Lord, that is not amazing. Leave for Arizona? Dude, are you moving back to Arizona? Walked out and didn't come back into. Oh my God, DJ, that is rough. I feel that pain. I absolutely feel that pain. Or are you sad about Cedric not being on the Orioles anymore? I feel that. Totally feel that. He's been rough, dude. Oh, for a work trip, how long are you gonna be there? I bet it, dude. You gonna go to any D-backs games while you're out there? Yo, let me run to the bathroom real quick and fill up the coffee. Your boy still is struggling with words right now. Year or so? Nice, man. Nice, man. You excited? I'll be right back. Yo, since I'm going to take a break here in a second, I got an ad coming up in 4 minutes. I'm just going to run it. Hell yes, man. That's going to be a good time. Oh my God, DJ, that was one of the best World Series ever, dude. Kind of slow. I have not been able to navigate the recent games played on the back of my player cards in franchise. So maybe that's a server issue too, or just a bug. But game's full of it. Game's full of bugs, man. I'll be right back. Oh my God. All right. Coffee has been poured. I'm ready to go. Ready to go. Let's roll. Let's roll. We're starting up against Toronto. Wiffle ball style minigame. That'd be kind of sick, dude. It would be a lot more fun. Home run derby. I wish I like a little home run derby every now and then. Okay, starting off against Toronto, who are 14-20 up against Shane Bieber, 8.13 ERA. We got Ian Seymour, who's rocking a 2.25, 3-1. He's having a fantastic start to the season for him. We have 27 players on the active roster. What just happened? Did I miss something? Completed. What did I miss? Sorry, fam. Okay. Someone must have come off the injured list. I must have missed it. Hunter Fiducia. Who are we sending down? We have to send someone down. It was not a pitcher. I don't know who was sent down. You got to see a Miguel Cabrera minor league stint. That is electric, man. That is absolutely electric. Who is... Okay, I'm very, very confused right now. We might have... You know what? Let's just bite the bullet, send Joe Boyle down to AAA, get some seasoning. Home Run Derby as a minigame would be awesome. You know, something I would really, really like in franchise is like once every month or something, you can take a dude into BP and see if he can like improve his stats, improve his attributes, improve his potential, even just by like a little bit, or a pitcher throwing a simulated game or a bullpen. That would be really, really sick. Home Run Derby. That would be, I would love that. You got Lindor's auto before he got called off. Dude, Tomster, that is absolutely massive. That is so huge. All right. Sending Joe Boyle down was probably a must. He was struggling at 2 whip. That is not exactly something you want. Bullpen is, let's see. Bullpen is not bad. Griffin Jack's having a hell of a year. 20 Ks and 12 2/3. Look at Clevenger's ERA and WHIP. Manuel Rodriguez, Edwin Uceta got off the IL. That's who came up. There we go. Just boom with the follow. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Requirements, must have pitched 200 innings within the past 2 seasons. I kind of like that, Cyclone. I like that a lot, actually. Our bullpen is just nails, and that's what the Rays do. Look at these ERAs. The highest one is 2.78. Minus match is 5.4. We're not going to worry about that. He's in kind of a mop-up role. Rasmussen, his ERA just keeps plummeting. Love that. Nick Martinez, what is happening with you, sir? Shane McClanahan, my God, nails. Ryan Pepio, since he came off the IL, my God. Do I watch any hockey? I do not watch any hockey, but I did go to an Avalanche game in November, and it was great. Macros, what's happening? Or Mac Ross. Really, Lindor seems like he's a nice dude, or would be a good dude. All right, that is an insane bullpen. That's one of the reasons we are still in this thing. Like, that's one of the reasons our ERA is so low. Our whole pitching staff. Who is our pitching coach, by the way? Give that man a raise. Raise, Tampa Bay Rays, give him a raise. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, actually. Always be seen as a starter for you. I agree. However, I'm not putting him in this starting rotation. Because the Maple Leafs are not. Oh, got you. Focusing more on baseball. I hope you're enjoying it, man. Hope you're enjoying coming over to baseball for a little bit. As we face your Toronto Blue Jays and Cyclones Toronto Blue Jays, we're in kind of a tough spot. We need to keep this a 1-1 game. Griffin Jackson on the mound, who is the guy I want on the mound for this type of situation. Can he come through and shut this down? Yo, I'm glad you enjoyed Just Boom. Trying to split a little bit. I'm usually a DD player, but I'm trying to bring franchise into the stream rotation. I think I'm better at it. We'll see. I think half and half Diamond Dynasty and franchise for me right now is the move. Glad you found the channel, man. That's a hell of a pitch right there. Come on, Griffin. We need a strikeout or at the very least, a hard hit ground ball directly at someone. Or a pop-up. Pop-up would be great. Would be fantastic. 1-2. I'm glad Davis Schneider offered at that. Glad we missed outside versus down the middle of the plate. Let's see if he offers it this fastball.
Upstairs.
We're definitely not going to challenge that call. I'm a little scared now. We definitely don't want to walk the bases, but I don't want to give in because Davis Schneider could turn on a fastball. Griffin Jacks with a sweeper. That was a great pitch. That was an absolute great pitch. That's exactly where I wanted it. Maybe I would have liked it a little bit closer. We're gonna have to be very, very clutch with this. Come on, Griffin. That's a fantastic spot, Griffin. 1K down. One more, we get out of this. He is absolutely pumped, as would anyone else be. Miles Straub, that's exactly who you wanted to see at the plate in this situation. He's 0 for 4. Got not really popping. Are they going to squeeze it? He misses the bunt, and he just continues running directly at the glove. What are you doing? Why are you even mad? Why not stop and try to get into a rundown?
Score remains tied 1-1.
Thank you, Blue Jays, for doing that for us. Oh, DJ, that's a great movie. He didn't know English very well. Dude, Miguel Cabrera, watching him play is like, he's one of the few players that looks like he's having the fun of a kid. It's amazing. Nah, I'm not a road to the show, dude. Not a road to the show guy. Don't really enjoy it. As we walk this off, we finish the game with the dub. Love that.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day.
Not a road to the show fan. I'd much rather do half and half Diamond Dynasty and franchise. Dude, you're good, Tom, sir. I don't mind you send twice while I'm doing franchise, because sometimes, like, I'm trying to make it a little bit more cinematic. Might get caught in the moment and try to read chat in between moments, if that makes sense.
We'll see you soon.
Just Boom, how long you been playing franchise? You like the changes they made? I haven't even gotten into the changes, man. Miguel Cabrera getting into a fight, that's kind of wild. Sorry, Cyclone. I just don't like road to the show. And with my limited time, I got to do what I enjoy. Your ticker? What ticker? My bad. Taking game 1 of the series is fantastic. 2-1. Finally, we get a W in these one-run games. On to game 2. Ryan Pepio against Dylan Cease, the newcomer for the Blue Jays, and we just get blown out. Oh, I see, Just Boom. Old Gen Xer, I hear you, man. I'm old. You should do a Braves franchise, Tomster. I'm old as well. I'm probably older than a lot of people think. Or I used to be. I'm starting to show my age a little bit. Thanks, Cyclone, for understanding. Got to do what you enjoy. Rubber match here against Kevin Gausman, Drew Rasmussen. Let's see if he can get that that ERA even lower, as I don't think he does. He gives up 2 in the first, 1 in the 6th if he was still out there for the 6th. Simpson has an 11-game hitting streak on the line, though. Means he's been on fire. Oh my God, Thompson, you just made my day. You just made my day, sir. I am 36. 36 years old. I'm an old man. I appreciate you, man. Chandler's hitting 252 now. We're not going to challenge that call. That was a strike. Should have just ripped it. First swing. Let's go, Chandler. Oh my God, Chandler. Tell me you got enough of it that it's going to get over his head. Oh my goodness. That is, we're going to try for 3. We're going to try for 3. Come on, Chandler. Throw's got to be offline. 99 speed. Chandler Simpson continues his hitting streak with a triple in the corner. Couldn't have hit it any better. If he did, it would have gone over the wall. 12-game hitting streak for Chandler Simpson. He's on fire. Can that start a late inning comeback here? Oh my God, is 53 but look 35. Yo, that's what's up, Just Boom. That's what I'm talking about, man. 34, 30s gang. 30s gang right here. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Tomster. Glad y'all found me. I took 2 years off from the Purple app. I'm glad you all are chilling with me. What a we end up winning. He does score. That did start off the W. My goodness. I didn't even pay attention. I was just so hyped, man. I got to focus a little bit more to deliver you all a good experience, a good cinematic experience. My goodness. Chandler Simpson, that did start off the rally. Jonathan Aranda hitting a bomb. Gavin Lux finally coming around and showing some pop, hitting 125 on the year now. Dude, I hear you, Tomster. That's why I had to shave a little bit. I'm bald up top, so I like to keep something on the face as far as facial hair goes. As we take the series from the Blue Jays in an epic fashion, we're now going on a road trip to Boston, who has started off 22-15. Did I? You know, I'm so stupid. I simulated through a scouting assignment. That is my bad. We're not going to make the same mistake. Nick Martinez with his 1.77 ERA. We're just going to automatically that. We put up another W. These Rays are scrappy. Another W. 2 straight wins against the Boston Red Sox, who are a division rival and second place in the division right now. As we get our record to 500. 4-game series, though, so we still got an uphill battle, or a little uphill battle. Chandler Simpson with his hit streak on the line, 0 for 3 today. We are slow. We still have the best ERA in baseball. We are ranked 24th in runs now. We started the stream with we started the video ranked 30th. Going up against Garrett Whitlock, we're down by 1, so this not only adds to his winning streak, but this could be a focal point in a comeback. Good swing decision right there, just out in front of that fastball. Yes, you can, Tomster. You can use the ABS. I have not been great at it, though. Come on, Chandler. 0-1. That's going to not have enough on it. Great swing, just not enough pop over to get it over the shortstop. As, oh, we get another AB, though. We end up going up 4-2.
No outs.
In the 10th. Still no outs.
Next to hit for the Rays.
Let's see if we can get some lefty magic against Colombe. Column. We don't, but we're going to beat out that double play. Maybe Chandler Simpson gets a little bit of a, I wonder if he got the steal there. We're just going to enter the game. We're probably we're in the field. 0-2 on Marcelo Mayer. This is probably the game-ending play. Game-ending, or maybe not. Maybe it is. He's going to fly out to right field. And that's a dub for the Rays. We are going nuts right now. Does Chandler Simpson have a home run? That is a fantastic question. Let's go find out. You can't see because my stupid face, but Carson Williams went 3 for 5 with a bomb. Nick Fortes 3 for 5. Palacios 2 for 5. Johnny DeLuca 3 for 5. As we put up 14 hits, score 4 in the 10th. Aroldis Chapman blowing a save. Who would have seen that coming? Fantastic. Fantastic. And we're on a little bit of a win streak. We win the series in Boston, going for a series sweep, a 4-game sweep, that is. Let's see if Chandler Simpson has a home run. He does not. However, he has been playing very, very well. We might have a little bit of an energy crisis with us, though, as Carson Williams is out of energy. He is a tired boy. However, he has been popping off these last couple games. What has he been doing? Or maybe not so much, but the last 10 games or so, he's hitting 256. The OPS is not where you like to see it at 703, but still pretty decent. Talking in streams, dude, don't really just decide on what you want to do, how you want to run your stream, and go from there. Practice makes perfect. And if you want engage in chat, dude, you're gonna find a happy medium. Goal is to just start, see how you do, see what works for you. I like to engage with, I like read every message. I'm hoping I get to a point where it's a little bit tough. But in franchise, I'm still trying to toe the line in between like commentating for games and reading the chat. So sometimes I go a little too heavy into reading chat during moments. And then vice versa. Sometimes I will go a little too heavy in commentary and ignore chat. But at the same thing, I value making this a very cinematic experience. So I'm trying to toe the line, but I'm also more in favor with franchise to make it a little bit more focused on commentary and reading chat in between, if that makes sense. 100%, man. On the game moment, that makes sense. When I'm playing Diamond Dynasty, it's more chat focused than it is game commentary. Because commentary doesn't mean as much in Diamond Dynasty to me, at least. It could very much mean a lot to anyone else playing Diamond Dynasty, but that is just me. And you'll find it. You'll find your happy medium of what you like to do. 100%. But to answer Cyclone's question, Chandler Simpson does not have a home run. And for some reason, he is starting to decline in speed. But that's what happens early on in franchise and in careers. You see the speed start to dip a little bit. However, in his recent 10 games, he is hitting 342 with a 964 OPS. Hey, yo, it's Mo. Appreciate the follow, man. Thank you very much. My Daft Punk fan. That's a band, right? That's a music category, right? I'm not a big music dude. My goodness. He does not have any steals in his last 10 games, though. I'd have to hear it to know it. Was a Daft Punk song just on? Because if it was, then yes, I am. I'm really bad with music. My Spotify Wrapped was embarrassing. Man. We are scouting. Okay, scouting is close. Today is the day to set scouting assignments. Yes, we missed last week because I'm a big moron of a GM. But we do have this guy fully scouted now. Ben Borrero. Maybe I turn the cam off for this so y'all can see something besides my dumb face. Around the World. Got you. That's a great song. I love this playlist, by the way. Potential 81 to 93. He's a switch hitter. And also, if I forget to turn the cam back on, yell at me, please. Or maybe this could be a good faceless type of stream. I'm not even sure. But contact versus righties looks really good. Power against lefties looks really good. Fielding, not really too concerned about fielding over at first base, but he's going to get you some good fielding plays around at first base. Speed is kind of where you would assume a first baseman lands, going to be somewhere around 50. Somewhere around 50. We have a lot of international starting pitcher prospects scouted. This guy, though, Brian James, still number 1 on our board. If we get the number 1, or if he falls to us at number 2, we are definitely going to take our chances with him. However, when it comes to starting pitching, let's find our recently scouted. We get a lot of starting pitching on the board. Number 3 in our board, number 4 on our board, 5 on our board. And despite these guys being ranked 41st and 50th on the MLB board, we might be able to get those guys at our second pick in the first round, 37. And even maybe our second round pick at 49. I mean, another guy ranked 6th on our board, 52 on the MLB draft. That is a very, very good thing to have. We will continue scouting the international starting pitchers, maybe one more. Actually, no, maybe we'll change it to, let's change it to Central. And usually most of the starting pitching prospects that I found tend to be in the Central and international pool. Also, we won't be able to even see if we found any outfield from the East that we may have discovered last week. Let's maybe look at the outfield to see if we have any non-ranked prospects right here. James Page, I think we discovered him last week. He looks pretty decent for a discovered player. Looks like he's got some pop, some good reaction, really good speed. And he's a switch hitter, so we might need to scout him a little bit. He might be a good dude to scout. Anyone else that may be not ranked that we might have discovered last week? Potentially this guy, Mark Jones. Mark Jones, buddy. 84 overall potential, or 84 potential overall. I hate using the word potential, like amazing. Do I think Ben Barrera would be interested in playing left field? Maybe. We'll have to see what his secondaries are. I'll have to remind me to go back to this, but this dude, Mark Jones, may not have the best potential, but my God, the future hitting stats look incredible. We might have to just, I didn't want to select him, or maybe you should. I'm going to cancel this scouting assignment. I kind of forgot if this scout can only really discover players. Let's keep looking at, let's go look at infield next, international infield. Ben Barrero, can he play left field? He doesn't have any secondary positions unless that bug is still kind of there. So it doesn't look like he's going to be able to play outfield for us. Plus, I'd rather have a little bit more speed out there, depending on whether he has speed or not. Joey Votto, dude, love me some Joey Votto. Decent speed for like a first baseman. I meant like around 50 or so. Oh, what a song, fam. What an absolute money song right here. We're going to try to discover some international infielders. We're going to discover or work on who are we going to scout next. I think now that we have like Brian James, and I want to go position player first because it looks like we're going to have a lot of starting pitcher options with our second pick. This guy, Carter Cortez, he looks like he could be the real deal. I mean, he's 18 years old. He's going to be a righty. He's 13 on our board right now, 11th on the MLB board. Or maybe Alberto Reyes. I feel like we have a lot of lefties right now. Maybe I don't want a ton more lefties. Alberto Reyes looks like he's going to have some pop. But Carter Cortez looks like he's going to be a great overall bat with a little bit of pop. Maybe we work on scouting both of these guys. We don't really need a third baseman with, we got Junior Caminero. But the thing about drafting is when you're this young into the season and or the franchise, you take the best player available. And you focus on the rest later. You'll figure it out. Having said that, I want to try to scout Carter Cortez. Let's try to scout him. We're going to look at infield, try to discover some international infielders, and we're going to scout. Actually, let's take a look at who's top. What's the area mostly that the top starting pitchers land that we have not scouted? We got a west right here, a central right here, another central, some east. Let's focus on the central. It looks pretty good. Bradford Quintero. What was he? I think that's what we're going to set it at right now. Bringing the can back. And let's finalize the scouting plan. We'll see what we got. Second baseman. Okay. You're not wrong there. Well, if you're still here, Cyclone, and we get to the second base category, let's remind me, because we could use some second base depth. Next Sunday we'll go next scouting day. Our next scouting day, we're going to take a look and see how our farm system's doing. Maybe go take a peek at AAA, take a peek at AA, see who's popping off, who maybe needs a call up from either AAA to AA or a AA to AAA. You know what I'm talking about. Let's continue though. We're on the rubber match for Boston, for maybe a sweep against Boston. I almost just want a player lock. I kind of want a player lock and see what we can do with Yandy Diaz. He's been struggling. We'd love to see him pop off a little bit. Maybe we can get him started. He's been cold. Chandler Simpson, Nick Fortes, Johnny DeLuca are hot. That snowflake icon next to Cedric Mullins' name is going to continue to stay there. I imagine it's going to continue to stay there until we're done with it. Ooh, Jorge, that's a rough one. Putting my own players on the raid. Patrick, how we doing? My bad. I did not see your message. I want this Rays franchise to be as realistic as possible, though.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come
realistic as possible. Road to a home run with Chandler Simpson. Oh man, that would take a long time, I think. All right, Yandy, we really need you to increase that trade value, homie. Although we're kind of competing right now. Despite Yandy only hitting 217 with a 700 OPS, he's right around league average with the OPS. As we're facing Garrett Crochet, but if he gets it going against Garrett Crochet, that means he might be turning things around. I like the matchup. Let's see if he can pull something over the left field wall. This is also Mother's Day, I believe.
And a 1-0.
Oh my God, that's something we should have hit. Something we should have hit.
Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
I am not Patrick, but I've been to the plaza several times. Come on, Yandy. Yandy! Did he do what I told him to? He just pulled a fly ball. Oh my God, it did not have enough, but we're going to try for two. We're going to try for two. That throw is going to be offline. Thankfully, that 41 speed is going to get there on second base, and that is a great way to start the game and to start maybe a turnaround with his bat. That is a football score, Jorge. Yandy Diaz, well done. Yes, sir, mine. This is timing hitting. Want to make this as cinematic as possible for the viewer. Yandy's got 0 speed. We're going to hold at second, man.
Base hit right field.
There we go. We're going to stay at... Oh, what are you doing, Yandy? I don't like this new base running mechanic. Oh, my God. I got to change that. DJ, I'm a Braves guy.
You can't do much better than that.
Picked on... Way to talk as a kid? I hear you, man. I hear you, dude. Trying to get over it? I believe in you, man. I believe in it. As long as you have fun, like people that will talk smack about you, talking how you do, that is their insecurities speaking out. They have to talk bad about someone to feel good about themselves. No, we are not. No. Retreat. Retreat, Yandy. Retreat. Exactly, Mind. That's exactly what I want for this franchise as well. Jorge, I'm definitely not playing the full game. I'm playing the full game with Yandy, but, you know, I need to turn the setting off. I don't want to do any base running myself. Mind, I appreciate that follow, man. Thank you very much.
Two in scoring position, nobody out. You're in the
all right. I should have turned the base running off, but, yo, we got a good scoring opportunity here. A little pop-up, though, from Aranda. That is going to take the wind right out of my sails. We still have two outs to play with. Or 1 out to play with for a sac fly. But with Yandy's speed, it's going to need to be a deep fly ball.
Nick Fortes.
Nick Fortes is actually having a really good year. 264 average, 743 OPS for a catcher. Is he on All-Star watch, even though there's still Cal Raleigh and Shea Bangaliers in the AL? We'll have to check up on that. Maybe early May. We're not going to go on that. Okay, Yandy. So are we going to squander this this lovely scoring opportunity we have? I can still turn it off right now. Dex, you're the man. You're the man. We're going to do that because I don't plan on really running the bases with, you know what? Action pitches. You know what? We'll leave it on for action pitches just in case we do it, or maybe we should turn it on during player lock moments, depending on who we're playing with. Maybe that's the move. Although I know myself and I'll forget.
Chandler Simpson.
Oh, 100% Jorge. I do like getting through a season relatively quickly, especially if it's the first season, though. Is that going to bloop over the infielder's head? It is. Chandler Simpson, if he's still got a streak going, that is going to extend the streak. And that's going to score Yandy. We're off to a 2-0 early lead in Game 4 of this 4-game series where we're going for the sweep. My goodness. You're doing well, homie. Play every game or every few. I set the critical situations or the custom game entry. And this first season, I'm probably going to only play like a very limited full games. I'll do moments. I'll do some player locks like this. But I want to get through the first season relatively quickly and just kind of let some storylines develop, if that makes sense. Thanks for the heads up, Dex, by the way. Not a home run, but it gets the job done, which is exactly what Chandler Simpson is going to be known for in this franchise, most likely. We might play some big matchups, big moments, especially later in the season. Yandy, buddy. Yandy. That's a good swing, but I really wanted to pull that cutter to the green monster. But that's an even better one to pull. Sweep, we're up in the zone. Yandy Diaz already 2 for 2 with 2 extra base hits. And it looks like he is turning things around. And he wants this sweep. The Boston Red Sox in the division. We got our eyes set on them to hopefully take over second place at the very most, or at the very least, later in this season. We're 4th right now, but we are climbing the ranks, especially if he can keep doing that kind of work. My goodness, Yandy. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. We might have to extend him for a year if he starts. Look at the disrespect on that bat flip. Absolutely love it. Do you, sir? Good Lord. Yo, thank you, DJ. Absolute money swing. As we have tagged Garrett Crochet for 3 runs in the first 3 innings. Yandy is just going to ground that one up to short, though. That's all right. That's all right. Good swing, though. Good idea, taking advantage of that cutter. Or trying to take advantage of that cutter. Did I, Patrick? Sorry, man. Oh, are you a D-backs guy, Patrick? Come on, Yandy. 2 for 3. Let's make it 3 for 4. Let's have a day. It's tied. Oh, they're going to challenge that. Oh, they didn't challenge that? Yo, Yandy, let's put it on you, man. 1 out magic. Let's start a rally. Good take, sir. 3-0. I'm okay with walking to get it to Junior Caminero, who is starting to hit for some pop. 10 homers on the season. We're taking all the way right there. They might challenge that, and I think they're going to. Live in Phoenix. That's right, Patrick. I do. I'm starting to, Tomster. I'm recording this, and I don't have enough time to edit these, but I might have to work on it or lightly edit them to put them up on YouTube. Trying to see what my PC can handle. I might find an editor depending on how much people enjoy this and how people like this. That's a walk. Good take. Yandy Diaz is going to be 2 for 3 with a walk and 2 extra base hits so far in the game. Top of the 7th, but Boston's going to answer with 3 runs. They're up by 3 in the 9, 2 outs. Yandy Diaz going up against Chapman.
A swing and a miss. And
Maybe he can
that's strike one.
spoil a save, or at least get an extra base knock.
I think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping.
Yandy, buddy.
Ball right side.
Need to swing a little bit earlier on that. Very, very good slider, or very high velocity slider, 87. Maybe not the most velocity,
This could end it.
but just behind it. Good take.
Misses, and it's 1-2.
Good take, sir. Come on. Let's get another base knock. Let's rattle Chapman a little bit. Hasn't shown us a splitter yet. I'm worried about it. Never mind. It's not.
Side gets out of the way.
I wonder if he shows us a splitter here, even though he's having trouble locating. Don't want to strike out here. A walk and or a hit, please.
Swing and
Way to hang.
and it goes just
Good spot for the fastball too. Not directly on the corners, but good enough that could have froze him. Could have froze Yandy. Come on, Yandy.
2 down, nobody on.
As he's gonna hang it, that's gonna get down the line.
Smoke through the
I think we're gonna have to hold. We're gonna hold it first there. We don't want to make this the third out at second. Don't want to take the bat out of
That's tremendous.
Junior Caminera's hands. Exactly why? Because this may be the potential final out, but it may not be. Jonathan Aranda over 4 against Aroldis Chapman.
So next
We're gonna see what he's got. Can he keep it going? A 3-run shot would tie this game up.
Chapman is just 1 strike away.
And it's not going to be a 3-run shot. It's going to be a 0-run pop out to catcher.
And he'll put it away.
But Yandy Diaz has a game, and hopefully we can get it going with him,
Take the finale.
because we are going to need him to get it going if we want to still compete and retool at the same time. If we keep competing, this may not be a full-on rebuild, but just a retool.
Definitely a fun one to watch.
Dude, it is a personal preference for sure. I would absolutely find you a way to be able to take footage, whether it's downloading your stream, whether you're streaming it to Twitch or YouTube. Definitely find yourself a way to download it or take clips so you can edit them and post them on social media. Feel like it absolutely could. Absolutely could. And I would never tell you how to handle your talking or your self-esteem. I would say wear it like armor, man. Just like who said it? Tyrion, wear it like armor. That way no one can use it to hurt you. Just like, dude, I used to be terrified of losing my hair, and I got no problem taking my hat off because, dude, luckily I got a good shaped head for this shit. Not Blitz, what's happening? Should build my own stadium? I would like to, but also I'm bad at creativity in that sense. I would rather take it from the vault. Or I used to be, I don't know. Everyone, just remember though, Tom, everyone has their thing they're insecure about. Like everyone has something. I know that, I don't know if that will help you or not, but it could help someone. Yo, good series though. Taking 3 out of 4 from Boston. 3 out of 4 from Boston. Hey, that's good. We're gonna face Toronto again. We took 2 out of 3 from them beforehand, and hopefully we can do the same. They have not gotten better. They're 15-25. I think they were 6 games under when we first played them. Trey Morgan no longer injured. Love to see that. As we take the first game of the series, 3-1. I think our bullpen got the W. Xavier Isaac is going to be out with maybe for a couple days with knee inflammation. However, we're going to go for win number 2. 2 straight against Toronto. 10th inning, 1 out. Griffin Jax is on the bump to close this thing out. He's been absolutely nails. Yo, I'll see you later, Jorge.
Runner at second.
Patrick's house, maybe that could be kind of nice. That could be fun. Patrick from SpongeBob? Or is that you? Is that you who made that stadium? Griffin Jax. Oh my God, that is a cutter right over the middle of the plate. Are we going to botch that? That is going to be an error. Who is that? Gavin Lux. Gavin, buddy. I'm going to need you to step that up because that would have been out number 2. And now we got to face Vlad with 2 runners on and 1 out. Good Lord, Gavin, you are selling. We're going to need a strikeout. Good thing is, Vlad is hitting 152 with runners in scoring position so far early on the year. Hopefully we can get that to continue. 1-1 on Vlad. Oh no, that is hung. That is not going to get out, but 99 speed at third base. That is going to score and tie the game. And now Gavin Lux corrals the ball. If he didn't make that error at second base, that's a game over right there. However, it is what it is at this point. And now we got to settle down. We got to go win this thing in the top of the 11. We got to put up some runs. Alejandro Kirk is hitting 307. And oh, Springer's going to steal. I almost said Vlad's going to steal, but he got out. My God. I need some work. Let's see if we can get Alejandro to swing out of the zone. We do not. All good, Tomster. I'll do my best. Feel free to whisper me too. If you feel free to message me in DMs or anything as well. Come on.
Really good take, especially with two.
All right, full count on Alejandro Kirk. David Schneider's next up. Let's see if we can spot this pitch right here with Griffin Jacks. Come on now. Be great. He does not spot the pitch. It goes over his head, over the third baseman's head, and that is going to win the game for Toronto. A blown save is going to be the call, what goes in the record books for Griffin Jacks. However, that should be 0 earned runs, or at least just 1 instead of 2. It's going to be 0 earned runs because of that error, so it's not going to affect his statistics. However, you're going to like this, everyone. All you Cedric Mullins truthers out there. He actually had a good game, 3 for 3. Gavin Lux did hit a homer this game. So, I mean, he did something good. Would have walked Kirk. You're not wrong. I probably should have. Perfect game using Green Ranger as your creative pitcher. That's what's up, Patrick. Perfect game, man. Well done, sir. Team is St. Louis, so you're a Cardinals guy. I'm actually heading to St. Louis the weekend of July 11th or something. Oh, I thought you said you lived in Phoenix. You said you live in Phoenix, but you also live in KC. I'm very confused. Which one is it? All right. Shane is going up in the rubber match against Trey Savage, who is pitching to the tune of 6.83 ERA. My goodness. Both good places, I hear. Arizona and or KC. I mean, I love KC. I heard Phoenix is incredible, though. Let me go to the bathroom real quick since an ad is playing and fill up the coffee and use the restroom real quick. I will be right back. Yo, Tom, sir, I will talk to you later, homie. I hope the house is everything you've ever dreamed of, man. I hope you get it, man. I hope you get it. Oh, you meant to put Phoenix. Got you. You're All right, we back. We back. Rubber match, or not the rubber match against Toronto. Shane McClanahan just putting on a clinic this season, getting back to his old form. We are up 1 at the bottom of the ninth. We need revenge after that walk-off. We are still first in ERA, 23rd in runs scored, so we're starting to put together some ABs, starting to put together some offense. Really, really like that. Come on, Griffin, we need you to nail down the save this time. No errors in the field. Maybe should have looked at benching good old Gavin Lux after that error. Maybe not. I mean, errors happen. It was just an unfortunate time. We're going to challenge that. I'm going to challenge that. We can't take him with us. Might as well use him. I thought that caught the corner. Looks like I was big wrong. Way, way wrong. That is a rough miss challenge. All right. 2-0, runner on first. Looked like Miles Straw might have been taken all the way right there. Would love a double play right here. That's a good sweeper, but would have been better if it was a 1-2 count instead of a 2-1 count. Griffin Jack's having trouble finding the strike zone right here. He's going to walk. He's going to walk Miles Straw. Not exactly who you want to walk. Miles Straw doesn't really have the pop necessary. Griffin Jack's having trouble. Don't want to walk Andres Jimenez. Don't want to walk anyone else, really, especially with no outs. 2 outs might have been a different story, but first and second base occupied, you really don't want to walk anyone. As he's going to ground it to second base. Can we turn it? Fast runner with Andres Jimenez. Cannot turn the double play. Not quick enough. Got the ground ball we wanted. Ernie Clement coming up, who's having a rough season. Do have a base open. Not exactly. You don't want to walk the 9-hitter. Would love another double play and or strikeout. He's going to try to bunt as he pops it up. Horrible bunt. Great pitch, or great luck right there. As they just pop up into an out number 2. As we got George Springer up to bat with 2 outs. Save situation on the line. Fantastic first pitch for Griffin Jacks. Don't want to leave this over the heart of the plate. Another fantastic pitch for Griffin Jacks. 0-2 on Springer. Would love a swing and miss on this. We want to bury this sweeper. That is a fantastic spot. Great spot. We're gonna go back to that pitch. But he hangs it. But it froze Springer. He was expecting something different. Got a little bit lucky that he held up on that looking strike 3 at a sweeper right down exactly where you don't want to leave it. Well done, Griffin. Shane McClanahan puts on another great start. 5 Ks, 6 2/3 innings pitched with 1 earned run. Love that. Keep it up, sir. As we take the series again, that's twice. 2 series against Toronto. We take 2 out of 3. As we have a coveted off day, we need an off day. We got a lot of guys who are hurting for energy. Look at Carson Williams. He's hurting for energy too. We're starting to see him improve a little bit though. Contact against left up by 3. Contact versus right up by 1. The clutch and vision, thankfully, are up by 1. Vision and clutch are rough for him. Rough. Fielding reactions getting better a little bit too, as well as the power. Power going up by 3 against righties, 1 against lefties. That is great to see out of your potential like franchise shortstop. Cedric Mullins still having a rough time. He's also declining. Who would have thought? He's 31 years old and hitting horribly. OPS of 534. When can we trade him? Williams at the DH. Why Williams at the DH? He plays fantastic defense. Can't put him at the DH. That would just be taking away his defense. Where would we put Yandy? Gavin Lux has been starting to turn things around. He's tired. Ooh, got you. I see what you're putting down now. Let's see how he how that one off day will get him. Yeah, I'm not gonna make my own guy. That is definitely not a realistic franchise, making my own player to put in franchise. Difficulty, we're playing on Hall of Fame. That takes all the realism out of it. For me, at least. Every fourth day. That's not a bad idea. What's his durability like? His durability is 89. He must have been starting every day or so. Yeah, let's give him a rest. Richie, can Palacios play third shortstop? He cannot. Do we have anyone that can play short? Can Junior play short? He used to be a shortstop. What are we doing? Low energy equals higher risk of injury. Good looks, man. We probably need to bring up a backup shortstop, or actually some depth. Jake Fraley, what's he doing? He's 30 years old. He cannot be sent down either. He's on the last year of his deal. He's declining as well. Perhaps a trade for a backup shortstop is in order. Good look, Cyclone. I wasn't picking up what you were putting down at first, but now I am. Now I am. How? That's rough of me. Sorry, dude. Trade Mullins for a shortstop. That's a good idea in theory. However, like, I know I could take advantage of the trade system to trade him away, but I just realistically, no one would take him right now. I don't think anyone would take him right now, to be honest. And I want to keep it realistic. Who do we still have Taylor Walls. And Taylor, maybe that's the answer, I think. Taylor Walls is the answer. Despite not performing extremely well in AAA, I mean, we've seen how he does in the bigs. Yo, what up, Binkster? Just doing some Rays franchise, man. How are you doing? I think you're right, man. We are going to call up Taylor Walls with to fix this situation of Carson Williams being low energy. We do not have a backup shortstop in the majors right now. So we must call up Taylor Walls. The only problem is, who do we send down? We've already sent down Ben Williamson. Richie Palacios while he does have options, I think he does have options. However, he's been one of our key players just overall in the lineup, and having that depth on the bench is major. We can't send down Gavin Lux because we can't send him down because he has at least 5 years of service time and must consent to being optioned, which I don't think he will. And Justin Henry Malloy, who does have options too, he's doing well off the bench. I mean, that 395 OBP, overall 854 OPS, my goodness. Wall's defense, let's see. No matter what, I think we're going to have to bring him up anyway. It's good enough. It's good enough that I'd be okay with it. What up, Jay Money? Dude, Binkster, I'm doing really good, man. It's Saturday morning, loving life right now. Braves out of the West Coast. What do you mean out of the West Coast? Because they're East. Did you mean to type East? I'm confused. Rays franchise going to spectacularly. I think we're performing much better than a lot of people would have thought. We just won a 4-game series against the Red Sox, and we climbed into third place. Oh, I see you, Binkster. That's what I mean. My bad. I totally understand. Totally understand what you're talking about. My bad. I'm not all there right now. 22-21 is the current record. We're trying to figure out who to send down, because we have a situation where we got low energy for Carson Williams. I think we might have to put Hunter Fiducia in for Fortes as well. We need a little bit of depth. I think Richie Palacios, does he have a secondary? I think he could play third. We might have to have a Jonathan Aranda as well. I think we'll put him at DH. Or maybe we'll put Junior Caminero at DH. Jonathan Aranda can stay. Yeah, Palacios can play third. Who is going to be sent down, though? I don't want to send down a pitcher because our pitching is fantastic. Can we send down Mats, actually? He doesn't have options, but he's also not performing very well. We might have to. Play an amateur? I got you, Patrick. Waiver wire? I'm not sure right now. Haven't looked. That might be a good call, too. DFA? Maybe. What's he? Oh my God. Steven Matz is owed 7.5 mil. I don't think we can DFA him. Oh, dude. This is rough. Rough situation. I'm a new GM. We will learn. We will learn. Malloy, Fraley. This is the bad thing with having guys who are like 30 on 1-year deal who are like kind of flyers. Maybe we DFA Fraley. But his OPS is not bad. That's the thing. He's actually hit for some pop and got a good on base skill right now. He's kind of valuable. 0.3 in that limited time. Oh, man. Send down Mullins, throw Simpson in center field. We might just have to bite the bullet and let's see if we have any takers. Cedric Mullins, he's good speed. Who's a contender that could use some defense? He might be best served as a defensive substitute at this level. Let's see if we can get just like anything for him. Anything for Cedric Mullins. Although I don't think he can be we can't trade him right now. We can't trade him right now. So, you're not wrong about that. Sub out Jake Fraley for Cedric Mullins. Let's give him like a couple weeks. Jonathan Aranda too. We could actually trade him. Although don't want to trade him really because he's got a lot of team control left. He is declining, which sucks. But I mean, he's going to decline because 80 overall C potential. We can't trade him. Who are we going to send down, man? I think we still have to keep Steven Matz. Is there another reliever that has not been used, really? Uceta has been rough. My God. You don't sim a single inning? My God, I would not be able to handle it either. It definitely wouldn't be able to do it. Definitely need outfield. You know what? Maybe Pepio. But he's only started so many times. Can't send down Alberto. He's actually got some good stuff. Let's go take a look at the my God, this is rough right now. But towing a line between keeping it very, very realistic and all these guys performing well. Can we send him down? He cannot be sent down. Let's try it. I don't think you can trade a guy in his first year on a 1-year deal until June 15th. However, we do need to send someone down to fix this energy problem. So I'm thinking maybe we send down. We might have to send down Pepio for a little bit. Just for like one trip. We can call him back up when he's when does he start next? When's Pepio's next start? Pepio's next start is in first of all, let's sim this off day and see what the energy level is looking like. Cuz if it's looking okay, then we can put Carson Williams back in the lineup. That might have solved a lot of our problems. That solves everything. Oh my God. Maybe we should have done that first. Yeah, it's such a rough rule, isn't it, Binkster? We might have to wait a little bit, but that took care of a lot of issues. Can anyone else play shortstop though? I would love for even Junior Caminero having that secondary would have been clutch. I still maybe want a rest day for Carson Williams. He is a workhorse for sure, dude. That is, hey, that's what's up, Just Boom. I would love in theory to be able to do that. But with my busy schedule, I just can't. I would love that one day. Like if I ever find myself with a big work break, I would love to do that. All right. The bad thing is we just fixed this lineup to accommodate for our energy, and now it's all messed up again. I think we might send Pepio down because he's not scheduled to start again until for another day. So I think that's what we might do. We're still going to act like it's a rest day, or still act like we need to get everyone some energy back. So I think I will leave Junior Caminero in the DH. Richie Palacios at third. We'll rock it like this, but we will need to send down. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We'll send down Ryan Pepio, assuming he has options. I hope he has options. He has one more option left. Yandy for, okay, we'll go look and see what the matchup is. Jeez. Let's send Pepio down. He has one option left. And let's bring up Taylor Walls. This is going to have to be our thing. That's what we're going to have to do. We can kind of bounce both of them. Taylor Walls has an option too, so we can kind of bounce both of them. PGA 2K25? Dude, how are you liking it? I was actually thinking about it. Okay, I think we got this fixed. We definitely are going to need to think about this moving forward. But at least past mid-June, we'll be able to figure some of this stuff out because we'll be able to trade Cedric Mullins. And if we can't find a suitor, we'll DFA him. That'll open up a spot. We can't send down Steven Matz just because they wouldn't do it anyway. 2 years, 7.5 mil. I mean, he's got some good stats. I mean, that is not terrible for a long reliever. I mean, 5.4 ERA. Of course, that is a little bit high. You don't want that to be high, but 25 innings pitched. That is not that much. So we'll go this game. We'll put Taylor Walls in. Let's go Jonathan. Let's see who we're matching up with. We'll put Jonathan Aranda in. No, we won't because it's Braxton Garrett against. He's a lefty. Does he? Does he throw a screwball in real life? Go bullpen game next game. That's not a bad idea either. No, we're gonna bring him back up for his start. That's what the thing is. We're gonna bring him back up for his start. We just want an extra roster spot. So I'm gonna make sure that Pepio is not gonna start for his down here in AAA. That would be horrible if he did. We'll put him in the rotation. Definitely don't want him starting. Gonna make sure to look at the calendar, make sure he's not gonna start while we have him down here. He's scheduled to start on Saturday. So we'll switch it so that he won't start at all. I hope I did this right. Yeah, Brody Hopkins. He's not scheduled to start in AAA until Sunday. So we can bring him back up, take Taylor Walls, or we'll send someone down. My God, that took a long time to solve. Sorry, fam. Took a long time to solve. My God. Tough life of a GM. My goodness. I don't envy it at all. Might take him off a lot, though. If we do what? Talking about Mats. He'll understand. He'll understand. He's been he knows that he's not going to miss a start, but we just need the roster spot. His coach is going to calm him down. Coach is going to calm him down. I'm the bad guy here. I'm the bad guy. Kevin Cash is going to calm him down. He's got to understand the situation, especially because we're competing right now. We want everyone healthy. Right? 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 All right, there we go. Now that's the move. We got to move things around a little bit. Let's get Fraley, get up there. Actually, let's rock no, Malloy's better against righties. Actually, no, Malloy can crush some lefties. We'll put Malloy in there for Fraley. Cedric needs the day off despite having a full thing of energy. He's just awful right now. Hunter Ferdusha can hit all the way down there. Gavin Lux against that's a righty lineup. Jesus. I am just straight up horrible right now. Let's put Walls in there. What if I would have done that? What if I would have just sent that lineup out there thinking it was going to go against a righty and we face Braxton Garrett, who's a lefty? Jeez. What a moronic GM we have here. My brain isn't all the way there, fam. I've either had too much coffee or not enough. Let's put Junior Caminero back at DH. We'll have Yandy play first. Jonathan Aranda. Palacios is going to play third. Give him a little day. Taylor Walls, I know you are not full stam right now, but you're gonna take the bullet. Try to put a lineup together with all these lefties here. Cedric, nope. Justin Henry Malloy. All right, this is the lineup. Yep. I know this is tough, Binkster. This is tough, man. Yandy for. Oh yes, I agree. But we're going up against a lefty, so I'm gonna fix this all tomorrow. Or are you talking about in general? Because I want Yandy in there full time because he's our big bat. I need him in there. They're gonna be both against righties. All right, let's just sim this game. Let's see what happens. And we will get Ryan Pepio back up. 1 for 3. All right. Now we're going to bring Pepio back up. He's going to make his start. And who are we going to send down? I think we're going to send back down Taylor Walls. And that's just what it's going to have to be for a little bit. And we'll keep up with it after a couple weeks. We'll go back in after a couple days and make sure everyone's energy is okay. Going to send Taylor Walls back down to AAA. And there we go. There we go. Pepio is slated to start. It does. That was just for the moment, though. That was just for the day. Aranda is going to be back on board playing against everyone. We just wanted everyone to get some energy back. So Yandy is going to go back to the DH. Junior Caminero is going to go back to third. Richie Palacio is going to go back on the bench. We're going to put Aranda back at first base. And he's going to be playing against everyone. I don't know if we're going to platoon anyone, to be honest. Carson Williams has got his energy back. Hunter Ferdusha is going to go back on the bench. And look, we got our energy a little bit mitigated, which is a word I knew before today. Junior's going to go back to third. Yandy back to the DH. Richie back to first. There we go. And we're going to put Chandler Simpson's been crushing it at hitting fifth. Maybe we start Malloy a lot more until he just goes cold. He's had 40 at bats. He's crushing it. 275 average with an 808 OPS. We're going to ride the hot man. Pause. Fortes has actually been crushing it too. We're gonna put Carson eighth. Maybe take some pressure off his bat. He's been cold lately, which is weird. Not weird, but his OPS is low. Yeah. 625 OPS. What's his overall WAR though? 0.6, still very valuable with his defense. Okay. That was a dicey 20 minutes, fam. Life of a GM is tough. It's tough out here in these GM streets. My God. And I said we wanted to get to the draft today. If we keep it up at this pace, I'm going to be live until 6 p.m. And I'm not on the West Coast time. I don't know if that would have made a difference. Okay. I think we got it figured out. We're going game 2 against Miami. Let's see if Ryan Pepio is Very upset. If he's upset, he might throw a gem here and be like, why are you sending me down for? I know the team needs rest, but don't treat me like that. We lost 1-4. Putting up 1 run, respectively, in back-to-back games against the Marlins. Not great, man. You would watch until 6. I appreciate you, Binkster. Who knows? I mean, I got the day open. I do want to see Project Hail Mary later. No, Cyclone. You put some good tips out there, man. Put some good tips out there. Patrick, I do need to grab a Snickers, man. Do need to grab a Snickers. It is scouting day, though. Let's see what this guy looks like. Carter Cortez does not look like how he originally was advertised. Let's turn face cam off for this. Face cam goes off for scouting. Carter Cortez, still 11th on the board, 28th on our board. His potential is not the way we thought it would be. Still looks like he's going to have great contact stats. However, in the past editions, they've tried to fool us. The game tries to fool us with these generational talents. And I have an inkling Carter Cortez could be that generational talent. Because they go down. They're usually 18 years old. They go down in potential and rating after the first week. That's what makes me think he is a generational talent. We got our central prospects together. We did not discover any international infielders, so we're going to move on to the West. We're going to keep things the same, and we're going to advance to next week. So there wasn't that much update on the scouting. We definitely want to scout Carter Cortez for his full potential. Could hear the saxophone start getting louder. The dog, dude, put the dog in the crate. That is a shame. That is a shame. A whole burrito. He must be hungry, man. Must be hungry. All right. We keep moving. We're on a good winning pace. However, we've lost 3 out of the last 4 and 4 out of the last 6. We do not want to get swept by Miami. That's true, man. You got to put that in the fridge, homie. We just got swept by the Miami Marlins. Maybe I need a burrito. As now we're going to go up against the Baltimore Orioles. Nick Martinez, he might be the most underappreciated pitcher in baseball right now because he doesn't have a win, but he has an ERA of 1.61. And it is the bottom of the 9th. He definitely had a rocky start, it looks like, giving up 4 runs in the first 2 innings. Very big moment here for Justin Henry Malloy. I hope so, Binkster. Dude, if we can be this successful, start out, get as many wins as possible until Schwellenbach and Hurston Waldrop are back. Same thing with Strider. I really hope they can keep doing what they're doing. I love Mauricio Dubon, by the way. Excuse me. Justin Henry Malloy has gotten cold. 0 for 4. Big moment here. Would love a base knock. Dude, Grant Holmes, that's what he does, man. Grant Holmes looks great. But in history, the 3rd time through the order, he gets lit up. Hopefully he can change that this year. 1-0 to Justin Henry Malloy. Good take. 2-0 on Henry Malloy. Need a base knock right here. Need a single to keep this game alive. And that's a really, really good pitch. Arana on the bench. I should have taken, or maybe I didn't fix the other lineup. Yo, thanks for letting me know, Cyclone. Come on, Justin. He might be on the bench. Actually, let's call time. If he's on the bench, then we gotta maybe put him in. He is not on the bench. But for some reason, he's hitting 6th. Whatever. I don't know what the CPU does this still. I can't believe it. Come on, Justin. What a take. And now we got Yandy Diaz up in a big moment. Do I want to pitch run? Let's see. What is Justin's speed? His speed is 47. Cameron Ayers is 40. I don't know if I want to put anyone in. Do I put... No, I cannot take Junior Caminero out. But what I could do is take... let's put Richie Palacios in for Justin Henry Malloy. Because a gapper is going to score Caminero easily. It would not score Henry Malloy easily, but it would have a better chance of scoring Palacios. So let's put him in. Plus, he can secondary in the outfield.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Pinch running here.
Common errors on second, but I don't want to. I really don't want to take him out, just in case we do score.
Down to their final out. Yandy Diaz now.
Come on, Yandy. Ooh, thought that curve was gonna hang. Way too excited. Swung a little bit out of my shoes right there.
They're down to their final strike.
He's falling behind.
That was a good check. I'm glad I didn't go through the swing. However, we're now 0-2. Yandy, come on now. Good take. Good take. Come on now. Come on, Yandy. Battle here. We're battling. Battling against Helsley. What a take. What a take. Come on, find some outfield grass here. What a pitch. What a pitch. I don't know if that was a strike or not, but that was way too close to take. Good Lord. Good Lord. Rays, yes, they're an interesting group, I think. Interesting group. And honestly, I'm honestly more interested in the Rockies or the Cardinals, but I wanted to get a feel for doing franchise. So I thought it was good to test out another like good team candidate and kind of get my feel for it, and then maybe tackle the Rockies later, if that makes sense. I still think the Rays are really interesting, but I definitely wanted to kind of get a better feel for my specific format, if that makes sense. But it's still a good time. If the team is below 500 in June, would I sell? I would sell. I would absolutely sell. Yo, what up, Sergeant Billy? How we doing? How's life treating you? Should play the Angels. We are going to play the Angels in late May. So it's coming up. Billy, how we living? Let's see what the team is doing right now. The energy, man, it goes quickly. It goes. I know it's you. I knew it was you. How we living? Man, the energy goes quickly. But we are 4-game losing streak. I might need to turn down that slider. That's crazy. We cannot do can't be subbing everyone out all the time like this. Let's continue. 5 straight losses. We might be selling earlier. Job promotion and move to Tennessee. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Congratulations. And I actually need to run to the bathroom real quick. We are a meh baseball team. That's correct. We are kind of meh right now. All right, let's see. Let's look at the lineup. I'm still not used to this UI, to be honest. Why did the CPU just kind of went nuts on me right here? Why is Jonathan Aranda hitting that high? Or maybe I just didn't set it. Gavin Lux is not going to be 4th. We might actually put Chandler Simpson hitting 4th. Give him some more RBI opportunities. Yandy Diaz is declining now very steadily. Working Mason. There we go. Kind of in the middle. Bottom middle, I would say. They're an interesting franchise right now, especially if we take over them. What if we get to a point where we start spending money, could take him to a different ballpark actually in Tampa instead of St. Pete? Justin Henry Malloy, like I talked about, he was hot. And my goodness, his recent games is rough. 135 with a 4.27 OPS. Maybe we do maybe send him down. Let's put Cedric Mullins back in there, even though it makes our lineup very heavy on the lefties. And man, my God, maybe I didn't take care of this, or what happened? All right, that looks better. Okay, there we go. Very good. Lead Chandler off. We did that for a little bit. But however, his stolen base game hasn't been great. His on base is not exactly what I want. I want his high contact to drive runners in, if that makes sense. Word, Pilly. They're going to be all right. Mets had a good offseason. I really like what they did. Fire your hitting coach? Psh, might be that time. I think it's more so the players we have. But you might be onto something. We'll give it until June until we make, or let's give it a year. Let's give it a year. I hear ya. Those are some like Mets staples to lose, but I really like their overall offseason. I think it's a good situation. Bo Bichette's gonna kind of take off. Oh, did they? I haven't watched any. I don't even watch college basketball or anything. All right, yo, I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. Yo, road to the home run with Chandler Simpson continued. It's gonna continue all year. My goodness, he's gonna be great. I think I'm really excited to see how he does in this franchise. But man, yo, I appreciate you, Patrick. No worries. I hope they do, Pilly, if that's who you're a fan of. I hope they win. I hope you whoever you want to win does. All right, I think we got the lineups all set. Sorry. My goodness. Steven Matz is actually doing solid. Like, I know that ERA is high, but I'm more looking for the whip. Road to a home run with Chandler Simpson. What are the over-unders? What do we think? They didn't show up last night? Is it? I guess they're I got you. Sorry they didn't come up with the win. 100% being sure. ERA can be faulty, especially with that sample size being that small. Like, I'm more, if the whip was like 1.5, I'd be a little bit more worried. But 1.11, not bad whip out of the long relief. Let's see here. Let's keep it rolling. Late May, we're almost a month into the stream, which a couple hours in. I like the pace. Going up against the Yankees are a powerhouse. They are number one in our division, our number one rival right now. Clark Schmidt looks like he just came back from injury. He only has 10 innings pitched on the year. Well, let's see if we can start off hot. We do not. We do not start off hot. Ryan Pepio with a rough start. He's kind of had a rough start ever since coming back from the IL. Did he actually heal up? Nick Fortes, although he has a actually, we're going to simulate this. We got he's got a chance for 2 home runs, but I want to go a little bit more quickly. Shoulder surgery on Monday. I hope it goes well. I hope you recover quickly. This one franchise was good, Greg. I do too, man. I still like it for what it is, for sure. Trying to figure out what to do with Jordan Walker and Nolan Gorman. I hope they start to improve, man. We got game 3 against the New York Yankees. We can win the series. Nick Martinez up against Cam Schlittler. I think Cam Schlittler is going to be a fantastic pitcher. Oh, wait. We cannot simulate this game right now. We have to go back to scouting. And maybe I was wrong, because Carter Cortez does not look like he was the generational guy that I thought he would be. I don't know how much longer I'll be on, Billy, but I hope you have a safe drive. But I'm glad you're going to be listening however long I'll be live. I appreciate you. And I hope your surgery goes well and you have a very, very quick recovery. Okay, cam off for right now. We are in week 8 of 14 for scouting. We need to find out who we're going to draft first. I'm leaning towards Brian James for sure. There may not be a generational talent this draft. I really thought Carter Cortez was going to be the guy, but we got to look elsewhere. I think there's another outfield prospect that I really, really want to scout, and his name is Alberto Reyes. He could be generational. I don't know why my voice went up that high, but he has mad pop. Could have mad pop, a decent contact, decent clutch, but excellent speed fielding. Maybe there isn't a generational talent, but Paul Fortune could be a guy too. I mean, look at those. Look at that hit tool. Good Lord, there's some good dudes. Bradford Quintero, just like Cyclone said. He looks like he has a fantastic hit tool, good speed, decent fielding. You don't really need a ton of fielding at second base. Maybe we scout. We do need outfield help. So Alberto Reyes is going to be the dude we scout. Who do we discover, though? We discovered an infielder. Recently scouted. We discovered a shortstop. Not really anyone I'm interested in, so we are just going to continue discovering. Let's move on to the central infield. The central starting pitchers, though. Recently scouted starting pitchers. And the central guy, Benny Gerber, he's going to go quickly. We're going to draft a position player first. 100%. And these central starting pitchers, they might be located late in the first round, second round for us. 37 on the board, 18th on our board for Gaylord Yeager. Toxic Brown, I appreciate the follow. He looks like he could be decent. Good control, clutch, and stamina. Although the hits per 9 and K per 9, the overall per 9s are going to be looking a little bit lacking. 20 years old, could have eye potential. We will continue scouting these central starting pitchers. Christopher Blanco looks like he could have some high potential. Same thing with Sutton Nichols. He's also high on our board compared to the MLB board. So that is kind of what we're looking for. We're looking to steal some of these dudes late in the draft, since we know we're going to be position player at least at the beginning. So we might go a couple more weeks with Central. Let's see what Alberto Reyes has in store for us. Hopefully we can scout him a little bit. It's going to take us 2 weeks. 2 weeks to scout him, which is just fine, especially if he ends up being really, really good. It could be well worth it because he's a potential first round or first draft pick, second overall because we got the second pick. Anyway, Cam going back on. Good. I agree, Cyclone. I agree. He's probably going to be the move after we scout Alberto Reyes. Not to be worse than the Rays defense. I don't know, man. Gavin Lux was awful in the field for us. Tampa, how are we doing, by the way? How are we doing? In order to collect the 2 eggs. Oh, interesting. Did not know that. Did not know there was an egg in franchise. That is what's up. However, the further we go, it looks like we're going to be selling at the deadline. We're still projected for 76 wins, and I can't fault that because we are 24-27, below 500, 3-7 in our last 10. We only have 24 dubs. That is unfortunate. As well as I have not even looked at the sponsorship. So we're going to do per run. We're going to throw some in there real quick. 20K per game. Sure, we'll do that. That's better. Yeah, for sure. He just came off the IL. He has not been good for us. And we're about to potentially win a series against the Yankees, though. Let's see what happens. AAA has too many players, though, so let's fix that. Maybe someone did someone come off the IL? I think potentially they did. Let's see who is old and feeble. Logan Driscoll. There's 3 catchers on the AAA roster. We do not need that. Send one down to single A. That'll work. Let's get back and see what we can do against the Yankees. We lost just by 1. We've lost a ton of 1-run games. However, Junior Caminero, Gavin Lux actually hit a bomb. He's starting to hit a little bit. Despite only having 189 average, he did start off really, really slow. His first 20 ABs, he was in like 0.56. So we will see what he does. Scout a pitcher if there's a knuckleball. Oh my God. We'd have to find one. I don't know if we want a knuckleballer. Maybe. We'll see. Just like clockwork, Gavin Lux wants to prove me wrong. He has 2 homers on the day. We are now lost our first place ranking ERA and our second. However, we're climbing up the leaderboard in runs scored. So started off horribly. We're starting to move up. Gavin Lux starting to be on fire though. 208 average. No, they actually removed that exploit, and I don't want to listen to that exploit. I'd much rather. I don't want to pay attention to the exploits. I want it to be a surprise. Gavin Lux, buddy. According to a tweet they did, but I don't want that exploit to be here. Yeah, it was crazy. It made me not want to play franchise, to be honest. Gavin Lux is going to line it, soft liner over to the third baseman. And does not get the 3rd homer of the day, but he does get a hit. So that is nice. We do have one more chance. 3 for 4 with 2 homers, though. That is a hell of a line. Hell of a stat line for Gavin Lux. We want him to continue the up and up because he might be a trade asset for us. They're going to challenge that, as they should, because I think that was a strike. But I'll take that pitch all day because, especially for pitch 1. Unfortunate. Right on the line. Borderline strike. Yeah, oversight would be a better word for sure. I'm challenging that. I don't think that was a strike. Can't take him with us. This is the last at bat of the game. Look at that. They are starting to pitch Gavin Lux like he is Barry Bonds. Right on the corners. And he's looked like Barry Bonds today. 2 bombs. Can we make it 3? Way up out of the zone. I'm glad it's gone too, Tampa. Very glad it's gone. I don't want to pay attention to any of those bugs. And he swings for the high fastball. Got excited. Got very excited. However, it's not gonna do good for us. And at the bottom of the night, we're just going to simulate to the end of the game. We take the dub in Baltimore. Gavin Lux was the player of the game. Shane McClanahan still putting up some good starts, even though allowed a lot of traffic, not a lot of runs. We still take that. Still absolutely take that. Tyler O'Neill for Baltimore hitting 2 bombs. We take the first game of the series against Baltimore, lose the second one. Oh, we're keeping him on the 60-day IL for sure. They did make it harder. That's perfect. I love that. That is kind of nice. As we lose 2 out of 3 to Baltimore. And we're going to face the Los Angeles Angels, who are almost 500. Good matchup. Reed Detmer's on the bump for them compared to Drew Rasmussen, who has calmed down ever since his first start of the season. And bottom of the 7th, big moment. Caminero has a 10-game hitting streak. Love to see that. Also, close game, only down by 1. Final day as a Ray, it would have to be a 5-homer game. Traded immediately afterwards. All right, come on, Pomeranz on the bump for the Angels.
Well, as good as things can be,
Why'd you not swing? Got to swing at that. That makes sense, Tampa. Makes a lot of sense. I'm happy about that. Come on, Junior. 0 for 3 on the day. Need a hitting streak to continue.
inside ball.
Good take.
Great take right there.
I'm surprised they didn't challenge it.
Breaking ball coming in, you see it
Inside knuckle curve.
trust that it's gonna hang on for a strike.
Almost on the corner. Way too excited on that fastball. That's what we were looking for. Looking for a fastball. We're just in too much on the hands. Now it's 1-2 on Junior. Maybe his last at bat. Could get another one.
Foul ball left side. He'll
Way early on the two-seam fastball. Not used to the slower heat. Slower heat. We're an oxymoron. Like a fastball down the middle. Fastball up in the zone. Good timing, but he just got under it. That's going to be a warning track shot, unfortunately.
is the inning.
Do we get another at bat? We're down by 1. Please tell me we get another AB. We do have another AB, and this is a big, big moment. Junior Caminero
Junior Caminero.
facing the Angels closer, Robert Stevenson. 2 runners on, first and second base. Crowd is up on their feet. Big moment here in Tampa. Can we make something happen? Good take. Surprised they didn't challenge it. Cutter below the zone. Come on, Junior. Come on. Ooh, that cutter almost leaked in front. In the middle of the zone. Couldn't get the hands in around enough. Early enough, I mean. Junior wanted to take it the other way. Splitter. Saw it all the way in, but just waited a little too long. Unfortunate. Come on, Junior. Big moment for you.
Down to their final strike.
Good take.
Just outside. And that's
Good take. Come on, Junior. Hitting 255 on the year. Seeing the average creep up.
on your shoulder.
Junior Caminero.
the air center field.
He didn't get enough of it. That is the pitch you want. Just got a little bit under it. Good timing on the hanging slider, but my goodness.
Well, all you want is a chance.
Oh my God.
They got some base runners, had the tying run at second.
I thought they had it.
First, just couldn't come through with the big hit. On the other side,
Unfortunate.
nice
Former
job.
Ray Rob Stevenson closed it out. Mo Cash, appreciate that follow.
2-1.
CPU has been very good with their challenges. I've only seen him take a wrong challenge a couple times.
See you soon.
Broken game. Unfortunate, man. Oh, that was the pitch you wanted to. Just could not. Just got under it way too much. Perfect timing. Maybe not perfect timing, but great timing, I would say. That is unfortunate. As we drop the series opener to the Angels, and we are on a little bit of a spiral right now. Game 2 against the Angels. Nick Martinez still putting up a good year, although 2 starts ago, I believe, his ERA was under 1. His ERA was under 1 2 or 3 starts ago. What's happening? I just got a couple injuries. That's no big deal. We do win game 2. Junior Caminero hit that bomb we were looking for. Gavin Lux is starting to hit, man. 2 for 2. Jonathan Aranda, 2 for 4. Yandy Diaz, 1 for 4. Chandler Simpson, not the stereotypical number 4 hole hitter. And Cedric Mullins, he has his average up to 200. Crazy. Dude, I don't blame you, Tampa. You've been pulling anything good? All right. Let's take a look at the lineup, see what everyone's doing. We might have to put Junior Caminero a little bit down in the order just because he's been kind of putting on a show. Would like some more RBI opportunities for him. Maybe we switch Carson and Chandler, or at least put Chandler back down in the order a little bit, because Gavin Lux is starting to hit a little bit. He's starting to hit a little bit. Let's do that. Let's put Chandler Simpson 8th. We just need some overall better hitters, man. Johnny DeLuca, our bottom half of the order is kind of going cold. Or maybe Carson Williams 5th. Aranda and Yandy. Let's switch this. Yandy Diaz, we're going to put him back at the beginning of the order. Aranda against, let's put DeLuca 2nd against a lefty. I'm going to keep Chandler Simpson hitting 5th. Actually, no, I'm not. I lied. Actually, we can't do that. We got to split up the lefties somehow. Who's was Chandler Simpson hitting second against lefties? Okay, we found it. We found it. That is what we want. I'm surprised we're getting some actual hits from Cedric Mullins right now. I love franchise Bingster. Oh, that's what's up, Tampa. We need some we just need a couple guys hitting a little bit above 250. A couple more guys. We're about to get in that area of the year where we start to look at trades. Like, who's on the trade block right now? Let's take a look. Front office. Let's look at the trade hub. This is the first time we put anyone on the trade hub. Trade block. Let's put a couple people on the trade block. Jonathan Aranda is not going to be on the trade block. Trade block, Yandy Diaz for sure. We have to wait to put Cedric Mullins on the trade block. Interesting. I think we have to do the same with Steven Matz. He's calmed down a little bit. Let's see. Yep, same thing. We got to wait until June 15th. Jake Fraley, same thing. Same thing. I don't know if I like this UI, to be honest. I would like to look at catchers for sure. But Nick Fortes has actually been pretty good for us. We would have to DFA Cedric Mullins. Plus, we need to increase his trade value. He needs to play a little bit. Or else I would. And we're out of options. He would have to pass through waivers. At least I believe he would. If I am doing my due diligence as a GM. I guess he does technically have options. That's what I'm thinking. We need to ship him to a contender that needs defense. Because his hit tool is just not there. He is just like on a contender. He is a defensive replacement right now. That is what he is at this point in his career. Plus, he's declining with the bat. But speed and defense never sleeps. Yeah, exactly. Same thing with Yandy. I almost want to man, I love Carson Williams. I really love what he's doing for this team right now. But I might think about sending him down. Because we are just not in a position to compete. And I want him to get ABs against everyone. I would even send him down to AA. Bring Taylor Walls up, send him down. Daniel Pierce, what's he doing? Daniel Pierce in AA right now. Not a bad guy. 62 overall. We're seeing that climb up, seeing all of his hit tools come up. That's not bad. I really like Carson Williams. I want him to be a really, really good player. I know, right? Well, unfortunately, we'd be throwing up at a lot of these guys. We just don't have the sticks right now to be really competitive. We do have interesting players. You know, in fact, what's Carson Williams done in his last 10? Really bad. Really bad. We need to send him down. Absolutely need to send him down. We're going to send him to AAA. We're going to bring Taylor Walls up to the bigs. I think this is the beginning of seeing us plan for the future instead of this year. We looked really promising for a second there. We got back up to 500, but that ship has sailed. We're now 4th in the division, 5 games under, 13 games away from 1st in the division, although the Yankees are just crushing it. Wild card situation is different. We're 2.5 games back, but at the same time, I don't want to sell the future, or I don't want to sabotage the future for a potential wild card spot. Plus, Carson Williams hasn't been hitting anyway. So it would be nice to see him develop a little bit more in AAA. We're going to put Taylor Walls in right in his spot. Carson's going to be starting at shortstop. We're going to lead him off. And we're going to see what he does there for a little bit of time. Joe Boyle, we're going to put in the line in the starting rotation. I don't like how the stamina is not on the overview of these pitchers. I really like. How's Mullins' value? It's almost nothing. It's almost nothing. At least realistically, it is nothing. Except for a defensive specialist and a guy who can steal bases. He is the Braves' Guillermo Heredia from 2021. June 15th is when we're going to put people on the block. That is what we're going to do. We're at the end of June, Greg. The end of May. It is the scouting day. And Alberto Reyes has been scouted. Not all the way. And we also didn't find anyone in the infield. So this is going to be a quick scouting day. Alberto Reyes doesn't look as good as we thought he would look. But he still could be very good. We're going to scout him out the whole way. Could be generational. Potentially. And we'll see what he does. I mean, I'm still leaning towards this guy, Brian James, as long as he falls to pick number 2. And then if he does fall to pick number 2, we'll take him for sure. If he gets taken overall, Ben Barrero might be the pick. Although this guy, man, I did say we were going to choose a position player. No questions asked. However, this pitcher right here looks really, really good. Herb Whalen. Overall, really, really good. Homer per 9, K per 9 against left. I mean, overall, hits per 9 looks to be a little bit to be desired, but clutch and good stamina, that's not bad. But we'll see. I would much rather take a good position player, to be honest. I think I'm still getting around to scout Paul Fortune, and maybe next year, depending on how this draft goes, we can alter draft strategy. Because I feel like we've looked at a lot of top talent because we want to get the first pick correct. However, we are probably not looking good for the picks after the first round. So we'll scout Alberto Reyes all the way, and then we might just go look at the old deeper rounds, to be honest. Any pitchers that throw knuckleball, I do not know. Not seeing any. Not seeing any. No knuckleballs that I'm seeing. And we have not discovered anyone really in the infield. I think we're going to go back around and try to snag some outfield help. Discover some outfielders for sure. And one more week of the central pitchers, and we'll see what we got in that realm. Last game against the Angels. Need to take the series. Shane McClanahan, our dude. I think Brian Baker got the W, but Shane McClanahan looks like he got roughed up a bit potentially. 9 Ks but 4 earned runs. Still at a good ERA on the year. Junior Caminero, Nick Fortes, and Johnny DeLuca all hitting bombs. Chandler Simpson, stolen base number 9. Maybe the 2 hole is a decent spot for him. Yandy Diaz, decent game, raising that average to 233. There we go, Greg. Love to hear it, dude. An enforcer in NHL franchise mode? I have no idea what that means. You're going to have to explain it to me in MLB terms. What up, Mr. Clips? Junior Caminero has been on fire, though. We are going to make sure we get to June 15th, and then we're going to update our trade block. My God, fam, my voice is just hurting right now. Not going to lie. my voice, and I'm so hungry right now. I might need to take a little bit of a food break, to be honest. Thank you, Mr. Clips. Appreciate it. Game 2 against Detroit. We lose both two straight games to Detroit. We're in danger of getting swept, and we do get swept. What am I sipping on? Sipping on some coffee. Actually, I drank the rest of my coffee and need to go get some water. Junior Caminero just lighting it up, man. He is now a 91 overall, just crushing it in the power department. Getting better at fielding overall, too. Gavin Lux actually turning things around. I like what he's doing, to be honest. 235 bombs and 100 ABs. Extrapolate that over a full season. Taylor Wall is not the same. Not the same thing. Cedric Mullins, also not the same thing. Jake Fraley is going to be on the block here at some point. Justin Henry Malloy also not doing great. I think it's time we take a look at the minor leagues and see. Well, let's take a look at our top prospects, shall we? Where are we at on the top 100 prospects? Who is our top one after Carson Williams graduated? Clean my ears out. Theo Gillen. Not sure how to pronounce his name. He is upgraded. He is improving to a 65 overall. He's still far away. 20 years old, though. He is having a fantastic year at AA. Excuse me. Not exactly hitting for the best power, but 803 OPS, 292 average. That's a good year, in my opinion. Just does Chandler Simpson have a home run? We will answer that here after we go over some of these players in our farm system. Theo Gillen, number 36 on the board. We have the number 6 ranked farm system right now, and I totally forgot you could look at the top 100 via their profile. Number 63 prospect is Anderson Brito. A starting pitcher is in AA right now. It looks like he has not been utilized correctly, and it looks like he is actually coming out of the bullpen. Let's go remedy that real quick, shall we? Anderson Brito, something must have happened. And let's get someone out of the starting rotation. Ty Cummings, you're going to go back to the pen. Brito, you're going to go back into the starting rotation. Let's go back to our organization. Slater DeBrun, center field prospect. We got a lot of outfield prospects, man. But they're not the top end talent. We got the number 81 ranked prospect is our third prospect. All these guys have something in common. They're great fielders. Great fielders. We need the hit tool to develop. But that's what the Rays are known for. They're known for, lately, in my opinion, they've been known for their base running, their fielding ability. Not necessarily like the star-studded hitting, even though they've had guys like Evan Longoria. Austin Meadows had a great year with them. Junior Caminero is the face of the franchise, hitting bombs after bombs after bombs. Daniel Pierce, our number 4 prospect. Decent hit tool as well, 62 overall. That's the thing about these guys, though. They don't necessarily have the hit tool developed right now, but with the way they develop, they could develop into good hitters. That's what they're doing at the minor leagues right now, though. You think you saw he did? But anyway, we got those guys. Victor Valdez is very, very raw. See potential. Aiden Smith, see potential. Great fielder. Braylor Guerrero, not necessarily a big bat. Not necessarily a big anything. Xavier Isaac, though, should have a lot of power. B potential. It is improving. He's actually been crushing it. He's already gained 6 on contact versus lefties, as well as 2 on power versus lefties. Great durability. Not the best fielding, but you don't really need the best fielding in first base category. And in 173 at bats in AA, he's hitting He's hitting 249 with 9 bombs. That is a very, very promising prospect we have here. 837 OPS. Fantastic. And let's go get to oh my God, I can't even talk right now. Let's look at the lineups. Who do we want to simulate a game with? Trey Morgan also having a solid season. First baseman. Solid first baseman, hitting very high on the average, very high on the OPS. Xavier Isaac, though, does he get the call to AAA? I don't think he has the contact necessary right now, so we're going to leave him in AA. Theo Gillen, though. Also, I don't really feel comfortable with these dudes' contact that they can come back, be promoted to AAA. I think Carson Williams also having a rough time in AAA. I want to get his bat developed. I think we're actually going to send him down to AA. See if we can get his bat a little bit developed. So we're going to bring him to AA. Daniel Pierce, what can he play? He can play second or third. We will play him second or third base depending on how the lineup is. Cut Ryan Velade, if that's how you pronounce his name. Should I? We'll bring... That makes too many players for what? AA? We'll send this guy up to AAA. That'll be all right. Let's go through the lineup. Make sure we have Carson batting. Look at it, how many lefties are in AA. My goodness. Why is Daniel Pierce on the bench? That is not correct. Let's have him play second. Gregory Barrios. Oh, I didn't mean to take Trey or Theo Gillen out of the leadoff spot. Carson Williams is going to go back up to leadoff. Pierce plays second. Decent little top of the lineup for AA. Barrios down to single A. How old is he? He's 21. Let's do that. You're good call. Good call. Let's do it. He'll develop. He'll develop in single A at a decent little pace. Would rather him get ABs for sure. Anderson Brito having a tough time in the rotation right now. Who is on the injured list right now? Cooper Bowman with a bulging disc. All right, let's look at the trade hub. How do we look at rumors? Let's see who we could finally or potentially find as far as like a suitor for outfield. You know, for a guy like Cedric Mullins, for a team that needs defense. Let's see where it is. Royals are considering a trade to improve their depth at left field. Maybe that is the answer for a guy like Cedric Mullins. He is nothing more than a depth piece at this point, a defensive substitution, a guy who can lead on the base pass. What are the Royals currently doing? It wouldn't make any sense for them. It would not make any sense for them to trade a prospect for Cedric Mullins, unfortunately, because they are in a position where they are just not competing right now. Unfortunately. So that will not be the thing. Let me find the trade hub again. I'm still getting used to this UI. It's gone crazy. Nationals are considering a trade to improve their depth at second base. Gavin Lux could be a dude. He's on fire right now. Cubs could use an upgraded closing pitcher. We don't really have any of that. Dodgers are hoping to improve their left field situation on the trade market. That is interesting, actually. Let's look at MLB trade blocks. All positions. I wish you could select all team. Is there a way to do that? How can we look at the old trade block for a certain team? Is that available? All positions. I really wish you could look at all teams. Oh, wait. Yes, you can. Team is seeking prospects. Young M. Okay, perfect. Let's go see what the Dodgers are looking for. I know they're looking for left field depth. Team is seeking all positions, starting pitch. I guess we can look at their. I don't think they have. Can you look at their trade block? I thought we could. What is this? I'm very confused that some of these guys are on some of the teams, but then none of the other, no. The Dodgers have everyone here. Are these all the guys on their trade block? I guess so. I guess it is. Yeah, it is. They are looking for a left fielder. Alex Call, Jose DePaula, and Hye-Seong Kim. Now, Jose DePaula would not make sense. Mike Sirota, a center fielder, would not really make sense. Jack Sawinski, I could see making sense, but none of their top prospects would work. James Tibbs III might be interesting. What's he doing? He is doing things in Double-A. 73 ABs, 329 average, 3 home runs. His OPS is going crazy right now. He is their number 20th prospect. This might actually fit. We'll have to keep an eye on this. We do need outfield help. We maybe a middle of the road prospect. They're not going to trade away Roki Sasaki, who is just going nuts right now in AAA. Gavin Stone. We don't really need starting pitching right now, I feel like. I would love a just middle of the road prospect. Dalton Rushing. Not going to make sense either because he's one of their top prospects going crazy in MLB season. None of these top prospects would make sense. Even just a reliever. This guy's number 18th on their prospect list. I'll tell you what. We're going to go to June 15th. I can't believe it's been 3 hours. Good Lord. And we have not made it hardly anywhere like I thought we would. The good thing for us is that left fielder bidding wars could lead to high prizes. Looks like a lot of teams are looking for left fielders. So that is a very, very good thing. But anyway, enough of that. Let's keep moving a little bit. Let's go to the scouting day. Miami, we're going to lose again to Miami. I think we're 0-8, 0-4 against them so far. Jonathan Aranda needs a triple to hit for the cycle. Let's just get a base knock. Oh, why not us trade for a right fielder with that left fielder secondary? Or just in general, people looking for right fielders with a left fielder secondary? I'm going to take it as in anyone who's looking for a left fielder would maybe be interested in Cedric. Good take. Jonathan Aranda hitting 256 on the year. Started off kind of cold. Starting to hit a little bit. Love to see that. As he takes a fastball over the middle of the plate, he gives it a ride to right field, but it has not got the distance. He might get another at bat. He does get another at bat. He's had a blistering series, 5 for 8 with a homer and 2 RBI. Fantastic series so far. Come on now. Another good time swing on a first pitch fastball, but it's not going to find any grass. Lazy fly ball to left field. And that's going to do it for the game. We lose the second out of a 3-game set to the Miami Marlins. We are 0 for 5 against them this season so far, which is not good. Otto Lopez with a multi-homer game. Shane McClanahan getting roughed up again for consecutive starts. We're on a five-game losing skid. Let's check out these scouts. Unfortunately, Alberto Reyes does not look like the dude that we thought he would. I thought he was going to... Oh my God, my face cam has been off this whole damn time. My bad. Wow. Okay. I need to get better at that. Clearly, I'm losing my mind. Alberto Reyes is not that guy. Looks like we're going to have let's find some outfield prospects. Or there was an outfield prospect who I really, really liked. James Page is some guy we discovered. Switch hitter, massive pop. I would like to scout him. Let's scout him a bit. We've been scouting Central starting pitchers. And we got some good ones in the works. 7th on our board, 42 in the MLB board. Some guys we can maybe sneak around to grab later in the draft. 18th on our board. 74th on the MLB board. Fantastic. Bang for your buck. This guy, Gaylord Yeager, I'm really interested in him. Maybe taking him 2nd round if he falls. Would love that. Could be a massively high potential. Jason Wilder could sneak to us as well. We got a couple guys on here that are like middle of our board, not even ranked on the MLB board. So they're kind of flying under the radar. They're both 50 motivation to sign, 50% that is. And we might be cooking as far as Central starting pitchers go. I think we've scouted enough starting pitchers. Let's cancel this assignment. This guy can also scout position players with really great efficiency. So I think it's time we double down on some position players. Let's find some top rankings for us. We need to find some dudes later in the draft that we can maybe snag. That would be good for us. Who do we want? Sergio Flores. 18 years old, could have a decent, really good hit tool, some decent power and great speed. He looks very interesting to me. And we are looking for outfielders. So come on board, sir. Let's also work on discovering maybe some more outfield. Despite having 93 discovery, Honus Faulkner has not really grabbed anyone's attention, or we haven't found anyone that I'm interested in. So let's see if we can change that. We are now 9 games under 500. We are on a skid, losing 8 of our last 10. Potential of getting swept twice by Miami. Hopefully Griffin Jax can stop that. The last time we saw him appear in a game and we used him, he blew a save. So maybe we can turn things around. Hopefully. We'll see what happens. Jacob Marcy coming up to bat. He's only hitting .219 on the year. Got a runner on first. Griffin Jackson needs to find the zone early. That's a great pitch from Griffin. Would love a double play here. 80 speed on second. Blocks the ball. He's going to try to take second on that, and he is hosed. Fantastic throw by Fortes. Fantastic. And that takes away the base runner. What a fantastic move for us. And now we are 2-2 on Jacob Marcy. Yo, what up, Bucket? How we doing? Let's see if we can freeze Jacob Marcy on this pitch. Outside cutter. Let's see if we can snap the corner with it. Almost. He went around, it seems. Did not look like he went around, but we're going to get strike 3 on Jacob Marcy. Now we got the number 9 hole hitter up for Miami. One more out to get in danger of getting swept twice in a row by the Miami Marlins wearing their alternative jerseys. Great strike 1 on Javier Sanoa. Going over 3 on the day. We're going to try to strike him out. Well, of course, I would just take him out at this point. Nothing over the heart of the plate. That is a fantastic swing on a two-seamer that was on the corner. But we got Chandler Simpson with elite speed out there on left field, and that's going to be a W. Nice to not get swept back-to-back times by the Marlins as we rough up Yuri Perez a little bit for 4 earned runs in 4 innings. Gavin Lux continues hitting a little bit. 1 for 3 with a bomb, 2 for 4 with 2 doubles for Cedric Mullins. That is going to very much be good for his trade market. Holdma, I'm not going to follow. I'm not going to fall for that, buddy. And that's just messed up. Do you find it wild that Junior Lake is still playing? I didn't know if Junior Lake was still playing baseball. I had no idea. Anyway, we did not get swept by the Miami Marlins, thankfully. Love that for us. He was playing in the World Baseball Classic for DR. Dude, W? He was a Cubs legend, right? Hell to the yes. Okay. What is Gavin Lux doing? We're almost at June 15th, which means our trade block is going to change tremendously. And by change, I mean we're going to get everything on our trade block. Gavin Lux has been really, really good lately. In fact, he's improving in his power despite declining on everything else. 750 OPS, that is valuable. 477 slug, that is very valuable. Negative 0.1 WAR though. So that's not gonna help us in the later rounds. Jonathan Aranda. I think we have to ship Gavin Lux. We're shipping anyone. We're going to ship anyone on an expiring contract. So Nick Martinez, gone. He was having such a good year. His last starts have been awful. He had a ERA under 1 at one point, and now he has been just awful. Look at these earned runs. 6 earned runs, 4 earned runs, 3, 4. Horrible. Despite his last 10 games, he's had a 4.43 ERA, but that has been kind of wild. Kind of wild. I know, right? Nick has been good. He started off hot, but I mean, that's what happens. He's cold. He's 35 years old. 34 years old for Yandy. He's getting shipped off. Cedric Mullins, Gavin Lux, yes, he is. They're not on arbitration. Getting shipped. 100%. We got one more guaranteed year left of Shane McClanahan, too, which is crazy. He is very, very good right now. Has had a very good season, although he's had a shaky couple years or a couple starts, giving up 7 and 4 earned runs respectively. But he is on the right side of 30, and we're kind of seeing what he can do. This is his first full year back after not being here for a couple years. So do we extend him? Yo, what up, Kerm? How we doing, man? Do we extend him despite his injury history? Same thing with Griffin Jax. He's 31 years old, but he is a fantastic reliever, and despite his age, fantastic outings. I mean, look at that ERA, whip. Just a fantastic season. 3 blown saves. However, 1 was due to an error from said Gavin Lux. We just got to reload. And you know what? I think I need to update our played games because I really think that I want to, earliest I enter, 9th inning, very high situations. Because we are going slow through this year. It has been slow moving, which I like. But this first season is not exactly where I want it to be the slowest. If that makes sense. Oh, I know, Binkster. For real. He's I'd love to see him have a good year. I'm glad you're doing well, Kerm. Good to see you, dude. Second game against Boston. We had a great series against them earlier. As we dropped the first 2, we're in danger of being swept. Hopefully we do not get swept. It is the bottom of the 10th. We're playing in Tampa. Oh, I forgot to look, Cyclone. I'm sorry.
1 out.
In Tampa, Taylor Walls.
Taylor Wall.
hitting a $152. We're just having problems with shortstops right now, but this is the bullet we're going to take to get Carson Williams developed, as they're going to challenge that. I think it was off the plate.
And on further review, it was a strike.
Brother. Brother. I cannot believe what a pitch by Justin Slayton right there. Taylor Walls showing a good eye right there, showing some patience. Despite that swing, I still believe in him. You're not wrong, Will Wesley. Peep the name. Good take, Taylor Walls. Get better, thank you. This is franchise, by the way. Gets Taylor Walls on a knuckle curve. Can't hold up, or can't pull the trigger. Thought about it. Cedric Mullins also needs to get better. 1 for 4, 203 average. Need him to step up his play for the trade market, as that is going to get challenged. Probably going to be overturned, I think. Of course. 0-1. That's all right. Base knock can score the runner from second, although 45 speed. I don't want to take him out, though. Good take. Good take. Holds up, thankfully. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Cedric hitting 140 with runners in scoring position, by the way. Not great for his trade value. They're down to their final strike. I'm going to challenge it. Can't take him with us. Cannot take him with us. It is the bottom of the 10th with 1 out to go. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Might as well challenge it. I mean, can't take him with us. You're hilarious, Wesley. You should start stand up. Let's go, Cedric. Good eye. Good eye, sir. Justin Slayton. 4-seam cutter, knuckle curve sweeper. So the tying run at second. Good take. Full count. The count is filled up. 1 strike to go. Let's see if we can move the chains. Get a better hitter up here. We cannot. Cedric Mullins strikes out swinging. And that is unfortunately the game. As we are getting swept by the Boston Red Sox, a team we took 3 out of 4 from earlier this month. Justin Henry Malloy, though, had a good game. 2 for 4, second base. Oh, with the double 3 ribbies. Junior Caminera keeps on hitting 1 for 5. Thanks, Wesley. Go do something better with your time. This is not even for skill. This is for just everyone else's enjoyment. Go do something with your Saturday. Anyway, we have been on a big losing streak. Losing 8 out of 9. We do have an off day. We very much need this off day. Rays 28 and 39. We are right. No, you're good, Cyclone. I was gonna give him a little bit, but it's just annoying at this point. I don't think he has any critical thinking skills. So we good. Anyway, up against the Angels, 32 and 37. What did we do against them? We beat them in a series earlier. However, this is the team we need to run into when it comes to turning our streak around. Going up against Yusei Kikuchi, against Shane McClanahan, we also need him to turn his couple starts around. He's had a couple rough starts. Can we get it moving? Doesn't look like it. Angels put up 5 in 5 innings. I was going to give him a little bit of leeway, but it was just getting annoying. He shares something. Oh, are we talking about the critical thinking skills, Pinkster? You're not wrong about that. We're seeing our ERA rise a little bit. Was below 3 at the beginning of this stream. It has been falling all the way down to he's going to challenge that pitch. I think that was a ball. I really think that was a ball. Dude, they're pitching the Rays like everyone is Barry Bonds. Camaro's up to 261 on the year, though. Oh my God, he almost wrecked that cutter. That was a fantastic pitch to hit. 0-2 on him now. Yo, appreciate you, Mark. I'll see you later, man. Hope you have a great rest of your day as well. Good take. Oh, I thought they were going to challenge that at first. That was well below the zone, though. Would love Junior Caminero to go 1 for 5 here. Good take. For real, they're painting Cyclone. Come on, Junior. Good take. Full count on Junior. Aranda on deck, who has 11 homers on the year. They're going to challenge that pitch. Are they? They're not going to challenge that pitch. I really thought that backed up over the plate, and I just ruined it. But thankfully, Junior took that pitch. And it was ball 4. However, the Angels are threatening in the bottom of the ninth. Griffin Jackson's already allowed an earned run. He's walked a guy, 2 hits, and oh my God. I'm not sure, Binkster, but I'm just hoping that is still a problem when it does happen. That is a fantastic problem to have. That's going to be a ground ball to second baseman. We are going to get the dub. Perfect. Finally, we start off a series correct and get a dub at the beginning. Taylor Walls 3 for 4 with a homer. Johnny DeLuca 2 for 4. Yandy Diaz 2 for 5, and Nick Fortes 2 for 4. Dude, for real, Binkster, I don't know why they said yes to that trade. It's a wild trade to say yes to. Nick Allen for Mauricio Dubon. I mean, I get what Nick Allen was 25, so I get that there's like a little bit of an age thing, maybe just to clear up payroll or something. I'm not sure, man. Anyway, we take game 1 against the Angels. Game 2, we lost by 1 run. We won the first game against the Angels 7-6, and then lost the second game by a score of 6-7. Whatever the hell that means. Scouting day, though. We scouted James Page all the way. He still seems like he could be a very valuable player. I'd love to be able to snag him in the later rounds. 66 on our board. Not ranked in the Major League board. Flores looks like he could be decent, but he's on the he's fallen a little bit off. We did discover an outfield prospect, so let's see who that is. Let's see who we discovered. This left fielder. Interesting. He could have a high potential with a decent overall. However, could also be on the low end of that potential, 57. We're not going to find out until we scout him. I'm willing to scout him for a little bit. Sergio Flores, though, I don't know if I'm interested in scouting him anymore. I would rather try to find someone else. Geraldo Castro could be a decent shortstop. Could be a high overall. Or, I mean, high potential, by the way. Did he win a Gold Glove? I didn't know that. Or I forgot about it. Probably just didn't know it. Let's take a look at Geraldo Castro. Actually, let's look at third base. I kind of do want to see what Paul Fortune has in order. Let's scout him. I want to make him the #1 priority. We'll take a look at Victor Carvajal as well. Let's continue discovering outfielders. The utility Gold Glove. That is fantastic. I forgot about that. Yo, low key, I am so hungry, but I don't want to stop streaming. So I'm thinking of just like, yo, let me take a quick break. I'm going to eat some food. 2 more homers till you tie Sosa's record. There we go, Patrick. Hell yeah, man. But before I do that, let's does Chandler Simpson have a home run? The age-old question. He does have a home run. An eating stream? Maybe. I don't want to stop, but at the same time, I know I probably should get outside and do some things. I might take, yeah, let's take a break from like give me like a 13, 20-minute recess where I maybe like eat some food, drink some water. I might play a little bit of Diamond Dynasty just to end. We'll get to June 15th. It's a June 14th. So when, oh man, did it happen in any time of the last 10 days? Elite song, by the way. Elite song. It not in any time of the last 10 games. Rough. You should keep that command though. I think I'm gonna end the YouTube streams right now. And when I'm done eating, we'll pick those back up. Too late. I know. I can't believe I went that far forward. I'm gonna end the YouTube streams right now, and we'll pick it back up depending on how I feel after I eat. Be right back. I need to run to the bathroom. I'll heat up some food. I got some stuff ready, so I don't have to cook. I'll be right back.